What's up, y'all? It's your girls, the Ladies First panel. Get into it. Jami ThatsMe, Bondy Blue, and Necey Dixon. Look at the screen right now. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, because y'all be putting us on and then putting your phone down. Look at the goddamn screen. And please follow us at all of our social media. Thank you kindly. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready,
And
Eddie,
we're
Eddie.
ready, Eddie, Eddie. What's going on, girls?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, clink, clink, clink. Clink, clink. Okay, what's going on, everybody? We got a cute little show for y'all tonight. Make sure you are following and subscribing to all of the ladies' channels. Okay, subscribe. Do that. Okay. We're gonna start off first of all, ladies. How y'all doing? How y'all week been?
Week's been pretty good. Can't complain.
It's been busy. It's been quite busy. You have my glass of wine. I'm here to relax and unwind. Y'all know how that goes.
Okay, we love it. That's what we all here for. God damn it. Okay. Now we're gonna start this shit off real cute. I was watching the what is it called? Mindfully Delusional podcast here on YouTube. And when my members only, we broke down this podcast episode they did because it reminded me of my own friendship with a man and how sometimes you can't really see them too clearly, but if you paying attention, they'll give you all the tea you need about these niggas. Like they'll really give you all the tea you need about these niggas if you're listening and paying attention. And I'm the type of girl that will blend into the background. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what these niggas talking about. So while I was on their podcast, they did a game. And it was the question, why are you the problem? And of course, they're talking about relationships and shit. So whether it is a romantic relationship or a friendship, ask yourself, everybody, why are you the problem if you would be the problem in the scenario, right? And I feel like I know me. Okay, so this is very easy for me. First of all, I'm like a lot of energy, first of all. So you have to be a certain type of person in order to fuck with me because I have a lot of energy. But for the most part, you have to be able to deal with the fact that I say shit that people don't always want me to say. Like I can be a little crass. I can hurt your feelings without knowing that I'm hurting your feelings sometimes. People will take my honesty personally sometimes. Like the bluntness and the honesty, they have to you have to be able, you gotta have a strong personality. You have to be secure in who you are to deal with somebody like me, because otherwise I'm probably gonna eat your ass up. So like Jill Scott used to always say, you can't tell me what to do.
I'm hollering that you said eat your ass up because you know what we was just talking about before we got on this live.
And that too. And that too. Okay, that's why that too. Okay, what we was just talking about. Exactly. That's why. That's why I can't play no games. And that's why you gotta be able to take the type of person I am, because you get a lot of good shit. You get a lot of bang for your buck. It's a good deal. But it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So yeah, why would y'all be the problem? Necey, Jami?
You still need time to think, Jami.
For me, I feel like I feel like relationship and friendships would be different for me to be the problem. I think relationship wise, I'm just impatient. He has a lot of patience. He's very calm. And I also feel like he moves slow at times. And I'd be like, I'll move so quick that I miss stuff, and I know that may like frustrate him, but yeah, I could be very impatient when it comes to relationships. So I feel like that's where I'm the problem. But when it comes to friendships, I think I'm the problem because I'm hard on my friends. I think that I expect more from my friends. And I think that also kind of puts me a little bit at times in the lane, similar to you, Bondy, where I could be very harsh with my words and not really know that I'm offending you. I'm just saying what I'm saying, until you tell me later, like, I ain't really like when you said X, Y, and Z. But yeah, I think that's where I'm the problem. Instead of like accepting the fact that everybody's human, everybody don't move to the same pace as me, and stuff. But
I can see that. I can see
mhm.
that. Um, for me, I feel like it's two things. I feel like I'm gonna say it's because I call shit early. So I'm. I feel like I've always been this way, and my daddy used to always be like, "Why are you wearing your heart on your sleeve?" Because like if somebody did something to me one time, I would call the shit and be like, "How you do one thing is how you do everything. I'm not fucking with you. Like that's it." So like growing up, my daddy would like kind of like, oh, y'all been friends this long. Oh, you wear your heart on your sleeve. So then naturally I'd be like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I should give people, other chances. So that's what I would do. And then on top of me calling shit early, if it's somebody I don't know that well, I'ma call shit early and they don't get no other chances. So naturally, because I'm so like strict and I'm calling bullshit out immediately, people who aren't as like direct or outspoken, they'll be intimidated by that and be like, oh my gosh, like, well, what if I do something wrong? So then they naturally like they don't want to be direct. I love directness, and sometimes it's too direct because to me it's just like, let's just get it out the way. Let's just lay it out. So I don't do well. I've learned that it's like two types of people that I don't do well with. It's just based on my personality, and I could just save us both the trouble. Number one, that's insecure people. I can't be around nobody that's insecure at all. The second thing is anybody that's like timid or afraid to have like direct conversations. So yeah, because of that, that's why, and that goes in relationships and friendships. I'm very direct, so I'll call shit early.
So we all basically have the same problem.
That's literally what I'm thinking. I'm like,
That's
damn, you ain't
why.
letting me cut that bitch off, huh? Damn.
No, really. What I say? What do you say? I cut my granny off if she don't see how I see it. But
Listen,
honestly, ain't nothing wrong with that because that's
no,
literally how my grandma raised my mama to be, how she raised me to be. And it's just like society will try to teach you to unlearn it. Like, oh, everybody, let's just be
well,
nice.
yeah.
Well, maybe they
Right.
didn't mean it. No, people show you who you are, who they are, if you just listen.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
But what you gonna do with that? So yeah, that it is what it is.
He
Let's
said,
just
I ain't
save
come
us
here to
both
waste
trouble.
time. I know that's right.
Let's just save us both the trouble.
Please and thank you. Okay.
That was good.
That was good.
I want to
So
read some of y'all. I want y'all make sure
you wanna read
y'all
some of
comment
this?
and tell and let us know why y'all the problem
Let's
too,
see.
so we can come back and
Very
check it out.
direct, no gray area. I'm frank with close friends, but I try to be direct with empathy and compassion. Okay. I
Mm,
think those of us that have this personality as you get older, you do kind of feel like, is this the time to like, is
Hmm.
this that moment? This might be that moment.
no, literally, because I feel like you go, especially for me. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe because I had a baby or I turned 30. Both. You go through this like when you're a kid, you're like your personality is so defined, and then society shows you how your personality should be
Yes.
more palatable to other
Yes.
Hmm.
people. And
Yes.
then once you get older, you like, no, fuck that. Like, no.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I need peace. For my peace, if that means I gotta fuck your shit up, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. So that's what
Mhm.
it is. And then
Yes.
you go, and then people don't like it because you're direct, because it's not palatable. You shouldn't do that.
And listen,
Yep.
I even hate for us to have this conversation where niggas can find it because when we start talking like this as women, niggas are gonna take this vocabulary and then act like it's shit that be happening to them. Because I literally, excuse me, was listening to a nigga say that same shit about how if you have to, oh yeah, with TK Kirkland and Lindsay, your girl,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. The
Rachel Lindsay.
multi-million
Rachel
dollar
Lindsay.
Rachel. Yes,
He
yes.
basically said that he was rooting for the dude who she was with, her ex-husband, for getting that money out of her because men should win
Ryan.
sometimes, right? And he was basically saying what you just said. Child, I hate when I'm spacing because I'm trying to explain what the nigga said.
Well, about how basically I gotta choose me. Like if
Well,
that
yes,
makes somebody
yes.
else
If
uncomfortable.
I gotta fuck up somebody else's life to make so I can sleep better, that's what he said. If I
Thank
gotta
you, because
fuck
that's
up
basically what I
somebody
was saying.
else's life so I can sleep better, then that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
But I feel like the way they use it is different. you stealing or getting into a relationship with that girl in a manipulative manner so that you can get money out of her is really not the same thing as people being toxic to you and you letting them go to protect your peace, or you calling a thing and disrupting their lie like
Say
that.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh,
that's really
Bonnie.
what we be talking about. Telling
That's
the truth
exactly what
about
we
your
talking.
lie, telling the truth about your bullshit, not validating whatever lie you want to tell. Because
Yeah.
that's the thing I feel the most walking around when you're trying to be a real authentic person is how often people want you to go along with some bullshit. And it's
They
like
do.
they're impressing it on you to go along. And you got to decide, do I want to go along with this bullshit in this moment?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, you're the problem. So
Yes.
sometimes yes, you said it perfectly. When I said fuck up somebody else's shit, what I mean is people will utilize you in a way. You're a character in their life. You fulfill something for them. And if you got to do something that goes against the grain and disrupts that, it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I couldn't agree more. I agree with that every facet of relationships, friendships, shit,
Yes.
work relationships, whatever it is. At the end of the day, it's like, but am I gonna be happy with me when I make the decision that I want to make? Like you have to disregard how other people feel and just
Yes.
go with it.
And we've been
That's right.
taught that there's gonna be some reprimand for choosing yourself. Because men did it in a way that caused a lot of repercussions, right? I think we have learned that from men that you have to choose yourself because men have always, I feel like as men, they've always chosen themselves. And when I think about examples of that, I think about how, for instance, back in the day, a boy gets a girl pregnant, he might have the opportunity to go to school and whatever. The girl is the one that has to be responsible for that situation because she's the one that got pregnant. She's the one that ends up looking bad. Like in
Mm-hmm.
almost every situation, I feel like men are able to kind of like do what's best for them, regardless of what's good for everybody around them. And
Mm-hmm.
that's okay for them to do. But when women or girls do it, you're selfish and you're wrong. And at the end of this, you're going to end up pushing everybody. Like there's always some, you
Mm-hmm.
know, hell that is being set aside for you when you choose yourself a lot of the times. And I feel like that's what women be feeling. That's why I'll tell
I
somebody
agree.
you have to be selfish and they'll be like, "Oh no, like I'm not trying to be selfish." No, you need to be selfish. And
Because that's your life.
exactly, but be able to deal with the consequences of your selfishness, right? So
Yeah.
if somebody got to walk out of your life because they can't deal with what you need and what you want your life to be, then it is really up to them to remove themselves. Like it really is. But y'all know how men like to use shit against women. They be over there threatening a bitch with all all their worldly goods and then be like, "But bitch, you could go." Like, nigga, I also have to think about a whole bunch of other shit when I go. That's what my mama used to always say. I'll live in a pillbox apartment before I stay somewhere, and I hate it. And
Mm.
that was supposed to impose upon us that it doesn't matter what somebody is doing for you, be able to do without, just so you cannot have to deal with somebody like doing that type of shit to you.
Matriarch, Beyonce mama, she did that. I just got past that
I need
part of
to
the
read the
book.
book. I need to read the book. I heard it
Yeah,
was good.
it is good. She just got to the part to where they moved out of the big ass house. She couldn't deal with Matthew no more. She moved into a 2 bedroom apartment with Kelly, Solange, Beyonce, and their niece Angie, and they left before the daddy even made it home. Like
Yeah,
we gone.
yeah.
Hmm.
If you have to get to the point because otherwise they use that and men are really good at pushing you into a corner, like basically not giving you any good options considering them. You know what I mean? Like if you don't stay, then you're gonna have to leave and get out and your life gonna be hard. But if I stay with you, then you not gonna make me happy. You're not gonna give me what I want. You're gonna stop me from doing anything that I want. You're gonna hold the money over my head. Like it's all of these things you're always having to like weigh it, you know?
Hmm. Like,
Uh
well, should I? Maybe I should later.
yeah,
Nah.
yes. I'm gonna just put some money in a pot. No, Leah. Malai, I think that's how you must say that. Malai, thank you for the super chat. Happy Mother's Day weekend. I'm currently watching Forever on Netflix, and the character Keisha is pissing me off already.
Aw,
Okay. All right. I
I
saw
can't wait to
that.
see that.
I, yeah, I saw that, but I'm more so like can't wait to watch can't wait to watch Poker Face on Peacock tonight. Like that's what I'm really waiting on. I have to wait for Lyric to watch it. Anyway, Miss Great, thank you for the super chat. Also, as I've gotten older, I've done a better job of not being around people that can't handle my frankness. I try to limit my exposure to people that can't accept and appreciate me for me. I know that's right.
Mm.
Pharma D Ace, thank you for the super chat. The good old days, we can't get away with it now. Yeah, basically, that's what that means. Deja Macklin, thank you for the super chat. I'm a Taurus and have a problem with knowing when to cut people off.
Mm.
That's always tough.
Now, low key, you already know before you know.
Yes, you always know before you know. There's always a moment where like I need to stop fucking with this person, but you don't have
Mhm.
you don't have the fortitude yet. Like whatever you need on the inside, you haven't been convinced enough yet. Normally, especially with women, you need to be convinced. And you're looking for the evidence to convince you to stay more so than leave, right? That's what most women are doing.
Because that's what I mean. They teach you to gaslight yourself.
Yes. That's why I feel like you have to give women grace sometimes, especially when they're in that 20s to 30s like time frame, because that's literally the time when you are learning that some of this shit that you've been taught or been told to do is not what you should actually be doing. But let's get into this next one, y'all. So hold up, where is it at? Why the fuck? Who the fuck? Gotta change this background. Hold up, y'all. Like the video. Don't be haters. Don't just be sitting in the bushes enjoying our content for free and not
I'm
liking.
hollering that we all had the same reason in for being very direct, and we all on YouTube giving very direct opinions on shit.
We do, and this is why we found each other. Okay. Okay. So Pastor West, I don't know who the fuck that is, but he said some smart shit in here. Okay. Signs that your friends aren't your friends. You just their friend. Thread.
Ooh.
Number one, they don't invite you until their real crew cancels. That's not friendship, that's convenience. You're not part of the circle. You're just filling the gap.
Mm.
Wow.
I've never experienced that.
I've experienced that
Yeah,
with
I
my
haven't.
family more than like with friends. But then again, no, I have experienced that with friends. But that's why they're not my friends no more. All right. So like when I think about it now, there were absolutely times like, you know, with one specific friend, like I was supposed to be the best friend, but then as time I get filtered out, but everybody else that was so-called like secondary are still in your life. Like that was a very weird thing. But anyway,
Mm.
number two, they're absent when you're in survival, but expect front row seats when they're in celebration. They ignore your reality but demand your support. That's not a friend. That's a fan with selfish tendencies. My
They're absent when you're in survival. Okay.
God.
I haven't experienced that either, but that makes
This
sense.
one I have. I have. I
I
just
feel like I
did that
have.
recently. I recently.
They
Yeah, I
don't.
think yeah.
Okay, so this is the example of that. The example of that is when shit is going good in my life, you there, yay, 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 celebration, celebration. When I'm going through a hard time, all of a sudden you don't have any patience for what I'm going through or my feelings because it doesn't go with how you have placed me in your life as somebody who, yeah, we're doing good and I can come to you, but you can't really come to me, basically. So yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of that plenty of times.
So, number three, they let their other friends disrespect you and say nothing. If they won't defend you when you're not in the room, don't trust them when you're in it. Loyalty don't whisper, it speaks up.
I
Okay,
haven't
period.
experienced that one.
You haven't? I
Mm-mm.
have. You could tell, not that nobody would ever say anything to me direct, but you can tell when people have had discussions about you.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I had a nigga try to do that recently. Tried to say some slick shit about my friend to me, kind of like as a joke, and I straight faced the fuck out of him.
Mm.
Like, like what you thought? You thought I was gonna laugh at my friend with you? What kind of weird
Right.
shit is that? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, oh, I was just joking. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You meant exactly what you were saying, but if you add a laugh to it, it's supposed to make it okay for you to say it. Because see, a lot of you niggas feel that you're entitled to say whatever you're thinking. And people should
Mhm.
just have to deal with it. You just have to find a more palatable way of saying some fucked up shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The more I read this, I think I actually have experienced this. Not so much as anybody disrespecting me like in my face, but more so if like you got two friends, they got an issue with you, and then they click up and
Oh,
you
girl.
become friends type thing. So I feel like that is you not defending me when I'm not in the room. So
Mhm.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
So
get it.
I've definitely since a very early age, I have seen people who I consider my family. Oh, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. That bitch said that she didn't care whether I lived or died. And you like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, okay.
Right.
You only
Yep.
know her because of me. But okay.
People that stand
Right.
for nothing fall for anything.
Do you hear me? So number
Mhm.
4, they fall silent when you succeed. No congratulations, no celebration, just distance. That's not humility. It's hidden jealousy dressed like disinterest. Oh,
Oh, I knew some.
Yeah.
This the girl with the eyebrows I was telling y'all about.
Yeah.
The one I always tell y'all about. She
yes.
literally would never spoke anything about what I had going on that was real good. She would watch my YouTube content though. It
Mm.
was weird as fuck. Very weird.
Oh yeah. Nah, I experienced that a lot because I think people love to act like they don't know me. Like if I walk into a room, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that recognize me, but either they don't know where they know me from because they see me on social media. So as they're like, scrolling. But in other people, they know exactly who I am, but they want me to feel like, bitch, you ain't nobody. So we gonna act like we don't know who you are. That type of thing. I've experienced that a lot.
Yeah. I've definitely experienced that. I mean, like I would use YouTube as an example, just like, coming up and doing YouTube and wanting to expand, in the earlier stages, but she'll repost other folks' stuff, but wouldn't repost my
Oh.
stuff. And another
I
thing
don't
about
like
that
that.
that's funny is like back in the day, I would do like video shoots and stuff, like Travis Porter, Trey songs and stuff like that. And I would bring her with me to do the video shoots. I'll never forget we did a Travis Porter one.
What? You was
And
a video vixen like Brittany?
I mean, not like that, girl. It was just it's in the background, okay?
No, you. I know you got that thing on you.
Listen,
So
listen.
It's in the
That's my
background.
mind went to immediately.
you got
It's
that
in the
thing
back.
on you. So it
We're
makes
doing
sense.
slow
It's all the way
hands.
in the back, all
We're
the way back
doing
there.
slow hands.
But yeah, like she got on the phone and somebody we were like headed back to Alabama. And she got on the phone and somebody, I don't know what the conversation was, but she was like, yeah, I was just up here doing this Travis Porter video shoot, yada, 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 whatever. And she was just doing big talk like she got the opportunity for herself or whatever. And it's
Mm,
like, no, that's all me, fam. Like I just like a lot of times how she would move would be hyping herself up to be bigger than what she really was.
yeah.
I hate stuff like that,
And
but
then hijacking your shit. Like, bitch, don't
yeah.
hijack my shit.
Yes, and first of all, me and Chat, we'll talk about that later. But me and Chat GPT had a good little conversation about friendship and stuff.
So
And
ChatGPT is my
Girl,
girl now. What I
listen.
tell y'all?
Yeah,
it
listen.
definitely made me feel better about still, with past friendships that may have happened. Like for me, it still like comes up. Like I still like think about that because I'd be like, damn, when you get to a certain place in your life and a lot of stuff that you said that you wanted for yourself and you told them about it, when you finally get it, it's like, dang, I thought I'd be sharing that with that person and not at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Fuck
it
no.
definitely comes to my head.
Oh,
So I'm like, let me ask you about
Shout
this.
out to my best friend in the chat right now, though.
okay. What's your
What's up, best friend?
yes?
She can
Okay.
relate. She got the best friend in the world.
Listen.
Oh, very. I know that's right.
Lisa can't relate. Okay, she don't know nothing about what you people talking about. Okay,
Okay.
number 5. Every conversation circles back to them. They never ask how you're holding up, what you're building, or what you're carrying. That's not a friendship. It's a stage with one mic and no audience.
Mm.
Oh,
That's so sad. What is so funny is a lot of these I feel like I haven't been able to relate to fully because of what I told y'all earlier, which is me calling shit early.
yes, yes.
I
Telling
will call shit
you.
so early that I don't really be going through this.
Okay,
That's good.
that is good. Number 6. They go all out for everybody else's birthday, but forget yours like it ain't worth the post. Don't let the silence fool you. Their loyalty selective and you didn't make the cut. My
Mm.
God, today. Number 7, they mask criticism
Mm.
as comedy, laughing at your expense, but it's really how they feel. That ain't humor, it's hostility in a hoodie.
In a
Pay at
hoodie,
Listen, pay
It's
attention
passive
to
aggressiveness.
punchlines. They tell the truth, their loyalty won't. Oh, yeah, I peep that.
baby,
You can't play no games with me. Oh, especially with men. Like, you know how
baby.
men listen, say a joke at my expense, nigga, and watch coochie juice dry up. Oh, it's
Ain't
funny,
shit
huh?
funny.
Listen.
Okay,
Okay, you know what's funny, huh? You expecting to get coochie from me. Fuck out my face. What's wrong with you? Okay. Yeah, nah. I definitely have when I was younger, especially coming from New Orleans, I feel like I experienced that so much.
hmm
People joking at my expense and really catching me off guard. Like I hate that. I feel like people would look for opportunities like, oh, I'm being nice, I'm chilling, and you say some little slick shit to me because you want
Hmm.
to like I've really experienced that in high school, middle school. This is why my mouth be slinging the way it do because it's
hmm
like, why are you playing with me? And I all it's gonna take is for me to say 3 words and I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings. Like get your stupid ass out my face, bro. This is why I don't hold back no more, especially for real, for real. Like the only times I hold back is when I feel like that's what you want. Because do people really do be wanting your negative attention sometimes.
They
hmm
want any type of attention, and that's when it's like, I'm gonna pay you dust.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure.
But see, up here on this here YouTube, I'm not holding shit in. If I say something, if I see something I like, I'm say something. Fuck you, because I know you want attention, bitch. I'm gonna give it to you. And I'm gonna make you feel bad at the same time. Okay, you had fun. Was it good enough for you? Stupid ass. They'll use you to get in the room. This what you just said, Jamie.
Yeah.
Then act like you don't exist once they're in. Embarrass you in public, but never defend you in private. That's not a friend. That's a
Mm.
with a memory problem. Hallelujah.
Mm.
This is absolutely crazy. Like, one thing I will say, if somebody is experiencing this on a regular basis with friendships, my question is, what are you missing in life to where you keep choosing these people? Because these problems sound bad. Like, I just could never confuse this type of behavior with a friend, like ever.
I think it would be not having more friends. I think if
Mm.
they're limited in the friends that they have, they probably gonna continue to rock out with that person until they find their way.
Basically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's lonely out here. Like we being real, everybody. Like the community is not the same. Anytime you want to go somewhere, you gotta pay for it. It ain't never free nowhere. Like, think about it. In high school, I feel like we had a lot of friends because you had to be somewhere that you didn't have to pay for with a whole bunch of other people your age. Voila, opportunity to make friends. As adults, that's usually the work environment. But as we've all learned, that don't work. You can't be friends with your coworkers all the time. Can't trust none of them motherfuckers. Anyway,
Mm-mm. Nah, I learned that.
they never reach out first. No calls, no texts, no plans. It's always you doing the work. That's not a friendship. It's a one-sided audition for a role they never intended to play. I experienced that. That's one.
Mm.
It's but only after like a while. And I listen, I'm not gonna reach out no more neither. Like I'm used to the one like putting in more effort. I'm used to the one being like, making the plans and all of that. I don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, I when I was reading this one, I was kind of like, well, it don't mean that it's not really a friendship. And I say that because I try to be like understanding that people got lives and they got other stuff they got going on. However, if we've made a conversation to link up and then we don't operate or actually get active on that link up, and then when I look on your story, I see that you linked up with somebody else on more than one occasion, yeah, let me fall
Mm.
back. I'm not even like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But
that
what
ain't
did we
cool.
just talk about before I got up here? Bitch, I don't have nothing to say. Like, I don't have nothing to say. Once I start seeing people move weird or move funny like that, bitch, you don't never gotta worry about me. Cause I
It was
like
the comment
what you
from Kaylina for me. Not the she said, I love revoking access mid transaction. I do too.
Mm.
I do too.
At some point in life, you get to that stage. I would see these posts a lot, but I feel like it means more now, and a lot. It's equated to peace, but basically, it's kind of like what she says, like just moonwalking to the back out the situation because we are too old to be telling niggas what it is they need to do or not to do. In a sense, sometimes it's like, let me just go ahead on. I
and
see it
fall
for what it
back.
is.
Listen, and with that being said, I'ma fall back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's what made me. Me and transaction made me think about what you were saying, Bondy.
Hmm. I think hold on, girl, how many of these? I didn't even know they was all these. Okay, it's 12. I remember I say, bitch, how many of these? I thought it was gonna be 10. All right, you said yes 100 times, but the one time you say no, suddenly you're the villain. They don't value your boundaries. They
Um,
just benefited from your silence. And now that you finally spoke up, they're calling it betrayal.
what Beyonce
It
say
is
in her
betrayal.
song?
It's betrayal on both
The
sides. You
first
betrayed
time I
yourself
say
by not
yeah.
speaking up, and then they feel betrayed. Damn, I experienced that for sure.
It's
Yeah.
like I never said yes.
I think we
Say
forget.
yes to your mama and yes to your hey.
I think our socialization is really would be making us go along with some of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we're being convinced all over the place to like, oh, people aren't perfect. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you've been
Yep.
friends
This
for
for
years.
years.
Listen,
Yes.
listen. My I felt like my therapist at one point was making too many fucking excuses for other people. Like
Your therapist was doing that.
definitely in a way of like people are just trying to meet their needs.
Mm.
That type of thing. Like
Hmm.
you have, and I get it because like once you, but it will almost sometimes make me feel like me withdrawing was like the negative response. But it's also like, what else am I supposed to do? Keep like letting this person play in my face? Like, what you supposed to do?
I had a therapist like that, and I stopped going to her. Um, this remind my therapist now though. She told me something that I was like, "Oh, duh, that's common sense." People show you who they are when they don't get what they want from you. So if people, as long as you're playing the role, kind of like what y'all said, as long as everything is going, they're getting what they want from you. They want you to act a certain way. The minute they don't get the response they don't want, they show you who they are. So
That's
that's literally what this post is. The minute you say no and you switch shit up and you not following into line the way they want you to,
now you
yeah,
wrong.
you wrong, you the villain, you are so mean, you're this, you're that, and
You're
yeah,
not gonna
Yeah.
talk to me like that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
let me number 11, bitch. You're the strong friend. So they assume you don't need help, prayers, or encouragement, but
Yep.
expect you to pour into them like it's your job. Strength doesn't mean silence, and being silent doesn't mean you don't struggle. This is also
Facts.
very much me. Very much.
Mm-hmm.
I was a child
Mm.
that nobody worried about. I already knew I was gonna grow up and be the friend. And yeah, like of course you're not worrying about me. Because I always got me, right? So that mean nobody else gotta worry about me. All right, bitch, I got it.
Somebody says say hello to the bad guy. No, for real.
They
Okay.
say I'm the bad guy. Listen, I was singing that shit down one day. They say I'm the bad guy. Bitch, I'm the bad guy. Look. Jay-Z said. Okay. Number 12. We're grown. Nobody's expecting daily check-ins, but you can always tell when someone genuinely values you and when they don't. For the rest of 2025, protect your peace, set your boundaries, and stop explaining your words to people who confuse attention with accountability. I'm praying for you.
Ooh, hold
Hallelujah.
on.
Yeah.
He said, stop explaining your worth to people who confuse attention with accountability. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. That was a word, y'all. Okay.
1,000.
We're gonna move on. We appreciate that. Y'all check
That's
y'all
good.
friends. What about your friends? All them
Yes.
hoes ain't look. All them hoes ain't. All right, y'all. Do me a favor. Like the video while I figure out what we finna talk about next. But keep my husband out of it. Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Child.
Listen, keep my husband out of it, bitch. Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford confirmed she's leaving Married to Medicine. There are better things in store for me. Let's see.
I'm glad you're not coming back to Married to Medicine. I didn't like how it worked out. It was foul. I mean, it definitely was foul. And I'm just gonna say I haven't really talked a lot about this, but um, I want I really wanted to leave it to my fans to figure out like what was going on because know that I'm not a quitter. Never ever been a quitter. Um, and I ain't never ran away from anybody. So just putting that out there. But it just is what it is. And I think that there are better things in store for me. I think that platform was what it was for me at the moment, and I think that God has something better, and I'm going down the right path. So that's all. And just know I don't never bow down to no bitch. Just know that. Can't do it. Never will do it. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're not.
you'll bow down to that little ass nigga though, won't you? What's her Instagram, y'all? What's her Instagram? Tell me
The
again.
real sweet tea, I think.
Is it
I
that?
think
Because I'm
I
trying
think
to.
it's the real sweet tea.
Did they tag her in the
It
thing?
didn't look like they did.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I
I was
think
trying to find
is
her.
it the real
The
underscore?
real. That's her YouTube. The real. Okay, hold up. Because I'm trying to find it because I want to go and show what's in the works, right? Because wasn't we looking at that together, y'all?
Yeah, it was
Oh yeah.
EWOA. The I think they got a page, Dr. Wives.
They do.
Okay, Doctor Wives. Hold up.
Doctors' wives. I think that's what's called.
Doctor's Wives of
Yeah,
Atlanta.
it's the real underscore. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the real sweet underscore T, and then that's it. Yeah.
This is what I really wanted though.
Okay.
So when we talking about listen,
Way.
bitch, these wigs is killing y'all, and the
Mhm.
lace don't match.
Oh, she did not put it down right. It's
It,
okay.
it's okay, and we're not gonna judge. It was just because of the way y'all was like, ooh, a
I'm
day in the
judging.
life of a doctor's wife. Look at my ring, but then also, bitch, look at this lace peeling up. It's
It's
I don't
delusion.
even think it
She's
was ever
delusional.
down. I think it came right out. It's no disrespect because I got a piece on too, but it looked like it came right out the box and onto her head, and you have to do a little something to it first.
put your
Melt that
face up.
shit. Put your foundation on it.
Yes.
Gabby. Just a month ago, she and her girly pops were headed to brunch.
Mm.
Then they were just friends.
This has to be a
Now,
parody.
they're DWOA, the Doctors' Wives of Atlanta. And today, Jen's got the crew in full dance lesson mode. Kind of, after slaying their photo shoot. The ladies of DWOA made their way to Bar of Thailand for a cute.
Okay. So basically,
Okay.
no. We're gonna let it finish, but I just want to stop. But I'm saying don't okay it because all I can think about is y'all stole this shit from Toya's party, and now y'all just
You
keeping
know this
it
what I'm
going.
thinking. Straight
Stole what
Bridgerton.
from Toya Party?
The
Oh,
Bridget-
that accent thing. Yeah.
And it's
brunch
funny
moment.
because didn't Toya say, I mean, hello? Because I think she tried to say Toya didn't bring anything. And she's like, hello, we're sitting in my theme.
Hello.
And then you do, damn, T.
I was just saying the lighting, the wig look better in this lighting.
It
Or
does.
no, or somebody fixed it.
Good
I
food,
think the
big
latter.
laughs, and of course, girl talk.
In our visual. And so I remember when I was like, I like that.
Men are visual. Women are visual too. We just are nicer than you fuck ass niggas. Like stop acting like we okay, like we attracted to you ugly, bald headed, fat, titty slapping ass niggas. Stop this.
Their food arrived. And
That
of
look
course, they had to get content before eating. Totally worth it. It was so good. One thing the ladies of DWOA always do is laugh and have fun.
For my birthday. What you gonna do? What you gonna do for Big Mama for real?
That's not
Okay, wig. Okay.
I ain't got time for this music. Come back on camera, wig.
Yes,
She look
titties.
cute. She look cute. The titties are sitting.
Ratchet things with their classy.
Oh, that look good.
The ladies
Y'all know I love
Mm-hmm.
good dirty
It's a
martini.
dirty
of
martini. Yes, ma'am.
DWOA headed to Pinky Promise Champagne Bar for bubbles and bonding. They were obsessed with the vibe.
BBLD is crazy.
Pink, pretty, and perfect. And yes, the dancing made a comeback.
Okay, yeah. I get it
Oh,
out.
I saw when they did that video. Okay.
Yeah, we saw this.
Um,
I will want more. Hold up. I will want more of a title than a doctor's wife. Who are you? Get your own identity. Gabby, founder, CEO, HR baddie. Jen Nosey, future 500 speaker, realtor, founder, and CEO. T, U.S. veteran, founder, and CEO advocate. Dr. Kayla, licensed psychologist. What's our girl in the back here doing with her life?
She Gabby, right?
Yeah, that's Gabby.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
that's
Gabby.
Gabby, Jen, Miss. Okay, thank you. I was like, bitch, what we doing? I'm sorry.
Maybe Carlos will pick him up.
I think so. I think they're trying to set themselves up to be a show. Ooh,
They
girl.
I will
probably
watch it.
should. Yeah, I would
I
watch
would
it
definitely
too.
see what's you because it's some y'all
I
young.
like seeing fresh faces
Me
until
too.
it goes wrong.
But listen, you heard what I said.
Yep.
Because you know it's gonna go wrong, man. You know it's gonna go wrong. This is cute. This is really cute. We're happy for Sweet Tea. She was not a good fit for them old married to medicine hoes. Them hoes is old. Let them old ass just have that show. Okay.
Mhm.
And we're gonna move on. Hold up. Hold up. Let me stay right here until I find the other clip that I'm looking for. But y'all, Basketball Wives. I know I said I'm not reviewing Basketball Wives, but I talk about what happens on the blogs ever so often.
Mhm.
And I just so happened to watch the last episode, bitch. Just by accident. I wasn't really trying to. I watched the last episode, and I feel like it's a couple of questions that we can get into. First of all, this premiered. This premiered down to the Basketball Wives. Okay, this is Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner in a hijab, and I was having the time of my life imagining all the freak nasty shit they're doing because he has her walking around probably ass naked or with some type of lingerie on under a
Ooh.
hijab. So like they're probably doing some freak nasty shit while they pretend to be married because they're not legally married because you can only be married to one person in America. So he can't go and
Right.
legally marry Brittany Renner while still being legally married to Drika.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he's still married to Drika. But either way, because of the Basketball Wife situation, I just kind of wanted to delve into some of the story that's going on with them. And let's
Mhm.
hear what she's talking about as it pertains to her relationship. Because to me, I feel like this makes him look like I am the slutted out weird nigga that y'all are scared of, that all y'all bitches want, that could turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm that nigga. And she's like, oh my God, he's that nigga.
So Islam has made my life better in every single category. And like my husband says, the closer you get to God, the more.
I'm sorry.
The hell
Oh,
making me the fuck out.
did she?
I
I didn't.
Islam. Did she say Islam?
She did. She did.
She called him her husband. I didn't
She
know they was
did.
actually saying this.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
There's a ring and all.
It's taking me out.
I'm
I
gonna let her
can't.
finish, but Islam was where I had to stop it. I'm sorry. Let's go.
More you get. And literally in every category of my life, I mean, dreams happen, like miracles happen once in a while every day, you know? So it's been really beautiful. It's changed my life for the better.
So God got her the ring. God got her the ring, y'all. This is her husband, y'all.
Every aspect of her life, but she was ready to pounce on Evelyn.
Miracles happen every day.
I love to hear that. I mean, of course, Kevin is here supporting you tonight. How does it feel to have him stand behind you? And what is it about him that you were like, no, he's the one for me?
Not standing back there like fucking security.
He really
Question
is.
though,
Go ahead.
they can have multiple wives.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying they're
In
married.
the U.S.?
That's what
No, in this religion. So legally, he can take her on as another wife, but
Yes.
legally, she's not his wife. But that's what they do in, huh?
Yeah, we know. But still.
No, I just put two and two together because I was just trying to figure out why she had the audacity to say husband when legally he's still married to the other lady, and that's because of the religion.
And this, people, is another form of abuse with religion, because that's the only reason why he signed up for that, so he can continue to finesse you hoes through Christ.
You said signed up. Sign me up.
Because I don't think they believe in Jesus like that, but absolutely through the Lord.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's a stereotype of hoe ass nigga that enters into this religion, not only because he likes discipline and starch pants, but also because it gives him more and more young dumb women that their minds have been melted by this religion, so they are prime picking for men to manipulate, and there are niggas who love to manipulate bitches. I'm gonna let them continue.
His name echoes in every chamber of my heart. And I don't. It's hard to describe a love like that. All I can say is that I'm with the person that I quite literally dreamed of. And to be able to just wake up next to him and spend time with him, even to have him here behind me, it's like so surreal. I'm like, I love him.
Look at him.
So yeah, he's just the most beautiful person inside and out that I've ever met. And I'm just so thankful that Allah blessed me with him. So
She is over there being abused and fucked out. I just want y'all to know. She is over there having her mind and her coochie played with consistently and without fail. Please stop letting these niggas brainwash y'all with these religions, okay? Because that's all it is. These two people are the same people. And that's the thing for me with religion. If it doesn't really like make you a better person, or it doesn't give you more self-control or more decorum about yourself, for real, it's cat.
I haven't seen this before, and I didn't know she was so. You sent us one video though, where I think she was interviewing him a few years ago,
Yes.
up until recently.
And the way she was looking at that nigga.
He is
You're the only person I wanted to see,
fan.
and today that still stands true. You were the only person I wanted to see. That's what she said.
crazy. She is a fan, but here's the gag. The day this man gets his next wife,
Sick.
she is going to
Sick.
spaz. Period.
You think?
Off the ground.
I truly believe it.
Peel her off the ceiling, peel her off the ground. She's gonna be somewhere.
Because she's not gonna get as much time, and or she's going to be forced to share his time in a way that Drika doesn't have to. She has to respect Drika, and that's how Kevin kind of set it up when he first got married to her, first came into the game. Y'all want this DICK, you gotta ask Drika this Drika or whatever, right? So when he has this, he's forming something different. Drika out there on the island by herself, and she gonna get all the money because y'all not finna get nothing,
right?
So when he bring this new girl in and she's impeding on your space in your face, she ain't gonna be able to take that. She gonna spaz.
Listen, he's gonna break her down like a Kit Kat. Like the women like this, they love to break. Like they love to get you, indoctrinate you into a religion, slut you out. Like it's fun for them to be, because you're strong-minded. Like somebody like her, you have a strong will on some level, and you decide to be dicked out behind him. Oh, he love that shit.
Wow.
He gonna hurt. Oh, he gonna hurt her feelings. He gonna hurt her feelings so bad.
You know it. I feel like she gonna be the one that's gonna tie him up though. Because when she's disappointed, I can see her coming to the front and saying, he did this to me, he did that to me. I had this. She's gone, the floodgates probably gonna open.
A dick here, a dick there. Okay. So this is another part of the situation. So I'm putting this up here. We don't need to hear this, but this was them at their, like, Charlie, they act like people still give a fuck about basketball wives. I mean, we talking about them. So I guess we care on some level, y'all. I don't know. But Evelyn bringing up Christian, not Jasmine, Jennifer's husband, bringing up how he owed somebody $1,500. I saw Funky Dineva and them up there arguing about whether $1,500 is enough money to be arguing about. And listen, I know all of the Gucci hoes feel like that's not a lot of money. Like he said, $1,500 is dinner for us. And I can understand that, right? I totally get that. But I also feel like a whole bunch of $1,500 from a whole bunch of different people is how you cannot work or do anything for real and afford all of those dinners. So stop fucking playing like it's just one person. It's more than just one person. We're not arguing about $1,500. We arguing about a nigga scamming people out their money, just even at a $1,500 level. So Evelyn is bringing it up because Evelyn doesn't have a storyline. So Evelyn is making Jennifer her storyline. But the thing about it is she's still not wrong. Like, she's still not wrong. The nigga still a scammer. And Jennifer now has a battery in her back put there by a gay man who she's married to. And then we have Jackie. And Jackie has her daughter on there this season. And y'all, is it just me? But I feel like Jackie's daughter is there to embarrass her. And it's rightfully so. Like, it's rightfully so. Jackie was an ain't shit ass mama. But I believe that, yeah.
One thing, real quick before I get to Jackie, real quick on Jennifer and Evelyn. I don't feel like Evelyn's wrong, because I do agree with Evelyn as far as why would you marry him. But I think my issue with Evelyn is the way she's using Jen as a storyline, and then you're getting upset. Why are you upset with a person that is okay with sitting in the that they signed up for?
Right.
And then it wasn't even your $1,500. And I'm starting to question now. I'm like, is that real? Now, I mean, I'm sure he's taking people money, but did he specifically take that lady money, or was this a scheme that y'all came up to bring it to the show,
Right.
so that you could front her on something like that? But you need to front your daughter on why her baby daddy just lost his house to that woman that won that
He
lawsuit for
assaulted,
SA.
right?
Huh?
Right. Like that he assaulted, right?
Correct. But Jackie's daughter kind of get on my nerves a little bit. I do think that she's here to expose her, but
Yeah.
Shawnee really acts like Jackie gets on her nerves at every turn. And I'm like, do you want your mama help or you don't?
She do, but she don't. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I think that Jackie was an ain't shit ass mama. Like she was mean and pitted her daughters against each other and all of that shit. So I feel like her daughter coming on the show is low key like, I'm about to get you back for all of that shit. I'm about to get you back for every time that you made me feel like I wasn't important in your life. I'm about to get that ass back. But
That
also,
could be it.
I think that she, you know, I think her daughter loves her on some level, but I do think that she's there to like embarrass her, front her out, like, you know, just anything in my childhood that I can remember that you hurt me. Oh, bitch, I'm about to hurt your feelings and embarrass you on this show. That's why Jackie getting pushed by her daughter and all of that, because that's wild.
That is.
Jen is legally blind. She can't not see POP hold me down. Fabulous faces. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Yeah, nah, it's given it might actually be Chantel. That's her name. Chantel called Jackie out before Shakari in season 2. She sure did. Because at first they was trying to act like Doug was her daddy, and Doug not her daddy neither, right?
I thought he was.
I think that they try to make it seem like he is, but he's really not. But I don't know, because they look alike.
Yeah, I thought he was her daddy, and I thought because Jackie was saying ever since she was born, Doug would call her Donnie, Annie, or something like that. He had a nickname for her from when she was born. So I think that's her dad and her little brother's dad, but not the oldest girl's dad.
Okay. See,
the darker skinned daughter.
Yeah.
I know she not his, and that's what I'm saying. Like I had thought that for the longest it was just her, and then I thought I heard recently that they were saying that Doug not her dad, even though they look alike. Doug is Chantel. Okay, got it. So we gonna have to see what's gonna happen.
Mean Lee, baby.
Oh yeah,
I might watch it.
I like you, but slow down because the fillers is too much. I'm starting to see the meat on the inside of her lip come down. It's like I don't know if it's swollen, but pretty girl.
When they got the
just scale back a little bit.
Pretty girl.
Gowns, just beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
I just.
I feel like this must have been fresh. This was fresh Botox. Let's go see if we can find something.
I told y'all she looked like she got a pantyhose over her face.
Oh my God. She definitely looked like she looking through a mask. Like, you know how when something be real tight around your eyes and your eyes sticking through the mask? Yeah. But she don't look. Look, hold up.
It's Ming Lee. I'm a hustler, entrepreneur, and OG content creator. I have always been driven by money.
So it looked different in person than it looked on this.
Yeah, it much better in person. And I used to love Ming Lee because I used to like her snob life hair.
Yeah, and her vlogs.
Love Ming Lee. Yeah, like before she was with Rick Ross, she used to post real cute content. She looked different, very different.
That's interesting.
People think that she got that work done to make her eyes look more chinky, and she already kind of had the chinky eyes before.
I don't know what happened, but it was a mistake.
It's the Botox.
Let's just pull it back a little bit, sis. All right, we're gonna get into these looks and the Met Gala looks. And basically, y'all, it's for me, we just gonna try to run through them because it's a lot of them, but they were all so lovely.
Yes, right.
I want to just
one.
Yes, I just want to get into them. So yes, you know, it's yes or a mess. Yes or a mess. In the comments, that's y'all too. Yes or a mess. So here we have the incomparable Babyface. Okay, and he is in what is this? What does it say? Laquan Smith.
Laquan Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
Not okay. Some people are saying a mess.
I think it's a yes.
It's definitely a
Because
yes
what's
for
the
me.
theme, Bondy? The theme was tailoring black
Dapper
style.
Dan, okay?
Tailored in black. What is it called? I asked
Tailoring black
ChatGPT.
style.
Yes, and to me, this is like how people dress in suitage, how Black people boss up suitage, and just very. What do you call it? What do you call it? Corporate. I hate the way
Mhm.
because I'm looking for another word that I cannot find, but like zoot suit type vibe. And it's
Black
really I think
dandyism,
they
yeah.
did this after Dapper Dan, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like Dapper Dan didn't do it justice. Me personally, what I like about this is it reminds me of an era, right? So, like, my grandfather was born in the 20s. All they wore was suits. Like, he literally would get dressed every day in a goddamn suit. Black dandyism, yes. I
Mhm.
love dandy, like the suits, the tailoring, I love it. I love it. The penguin suits, like I know we think that's like a white people thing, but I love it for real. And I love when Black people do it, especially if we can add our little twang to it, right? So the only thing I don't like about this is I don't like the pants being like they are at the bottom.
Gotcha.
But like, because to me, I want it to be tailored, but I love the print. I like the sizing of the jacket, but I just feel like he looks like he's in, clothes that don't fit him. And I feel like, why? When we could do this same beautiful print in a way that is tailored to his body size. That's not, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing that annoyed me about this. It's called tailored. How about we tailor it to the body so that it looks, and I know they did it on purpose, but I don't like it. So yeah, I still feel like it's a yes though, because I love that print. Moving
It's a
on.
yes.
Jasmine Sullivan in a custom Who Decides War.
I'm
It's a
gonna
yes
say
for
a
me.
mess for me.
Mm. Why, Jamie?
I don't like this top. I feel like this top got a whole lot going on. I like the veil. I like the way she was unique with that, but it's really the top for me.
It
The
feel it
veil
gives
is what made me say yes.
yes, because
Yeah,
it
I
looked like
like that.
a do-rag from the back too.
I really like
Mhm.
that.
I like that. I feel like it's another situation where the jacket is not fitting appropriately.
And
But
the fact it seemed like she has to hold it too. So it's like it
yes.
can't just like it just don't seem like it was the right. I like the color, like the hat. I mean the veil, but the top gotta go.
I can see that.
I could have saw a better, like an embroidered white jacket that was actually fitted with more like exaggerated peplum. But the
Mhm.
way they did this, it wasn't made properly for somebody that already got big old titties. All right. Tessa Thompson, and this is why I wanted to do it like this, y'all, because some of these things I feel like you need to see in video and not just in picture. I actually love this. It's giving imaginative Mary Poppins.
Yes, it really I was trying to picture. I'm like, she look like a character or something, and I kind of like it a
I
bit.
do too. I think it's so
I
adorable.
love it.
I
I
love
do want to see
Yeah,
her as Mary Poppins. I
Mary
used to
Poppins
love
is
that movie.
perfect.
I don't know how she walking in them shoes, y'all. I have some heels like that, and when I tell you it's so hard to keep like your footing in them,
I wonder if she's still with Janelle.
I don't think so. I think Janelle is
Mm.
out here. It's the pleasure season for Janelle, but it's a yes for me. Okay, and we have Ava DuVernay in Prada, and I feel like at first glance it was like but when I really looked at it, I was like, nah, this is beautiful. Like such a
It's so
color.
not on theme, and I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't call it a mess. It's a no for me.
Okay. I like the hat and the veil on the hat. It's just still beautiful to me. I think for them, they were seeing dandyism in like the white top, navy bottom, which kind of gives suit. I don't think it's a mess though. I think it's beautiful. I
I
just
think
don't.
it's cute.
Yeah, like
It
when
is
you
not
really
on
look
theme.
at it. Yeah, I just don't think it's on theme like that. But the shoe, like the skirt, the tie, I feel like this is something somebody will wear to a really nice event. You know, especially if they didn't have a cape on the ground.
Yeah. See what you're saying.
Yeah, I like it. I still like it. Okay. This was like where I needed for Mary to do better. I also feel like Mary, why you can't show up with your security guard? Like, that's your man, right? Show up with your security guard, Mary. Mary could have did so much better. It's a no for me.
I just want Mary to take the break that she deserves.
Me too.
Because every
She
time
just-
we see her, she just looks tired.
like she don't
And
want
she
to
owes
like
be
she's
somebody money.
forced to show up and doesn't want to. But yeah, it's a mess for me. I'm sorry.
I
sorry.
wonder, yeah, who knows why? But yeah, I would agree it is a mess as well.
Yes, it's a mess. What's up? Mwah. What's going on? Okay, moving on. Mary J looks a mess. This was super cute to me. Okay, this is Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. This is how she started off. I love the polka dots. I love the peplum. I love the hat.
Love it.
I like him too. He looks like he can fuck. Moving on.
He's fine.
He look like he can put it down right.
Listen, then when she took the jacket off, this is what we were left with. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, she did that.
And she older than him too. I love that about them.
Me too. They're so
Yeah.
cute. Love it.
Looks
Okay.
good.
Moving on to the next one. We say yes. And then here Taraji P. Henson. I'm gonna tell you, I like this for a couple of reasons. But I wish that the skirt was longer in the front. I wish it was just a little bit longer. But I think the white is beautiful. I really like the brooch on the neck. It was like a big bow on the back, the bell sleeves. Like I think, yeah, I really
I'll
like
call it a yes.
Yes. I think it's a yes, but I wanted it to be a little bit longer in the front. And I think that would have really done it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a mess because it just looks like her outfit isn't finished.
The only reason why I would be hesitant is because everything else she's wearing look ivory and the hat look white. But that could be edited in the other pictures. But I'll call it a yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a yes to it too. She looked good though. She looks really good. Her legs look really great. This is one of my favorite looks, believe it or not. Miss Girl. We ain't gonna do music just in case. But Miss Girl, Onika Mirage, Miss Girl was giving everything. Do you hear me? Everything.
She was.
I loved it. Nails,
She was.
hair, makeup. I loved it all.
And she didn't have that man next to her. That's why she also ate.
She ain't got the ring on either.
Oh,
But does she ever? She probably don't ever wear her ring for real.
I don't think so.
look good though.
Look to the other one. Don't she got another photo?
She do.
Is that her? Oh, okay. It don't have her.
This
Oh,
was her
okay.
sitting.
She looks super cute right there.
It's the face.
It is so funny looking at old videos of Nicki
I do
Minaj.
like
I
her
seen the
outfit.
Anaconda video pop up, and I remember when people thought her ass was so big. And looking at the Anaconda video, her ass was not that big. It was just giving like a big regular ass.
It was way
What a
bigger
time.
than her real ass. I think that was the
It
best.
was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
thought
looks
I had
cute.
another one of her
Ooh.
there's somewhere, but
Like the uniqueness of that.
I love the whole piece. The whole piece was gorgeous. Like I love the pinstripe. I really like pinstripe. I don't see it. I thought I had saved another photo of it, but I feel like we still, could still see.
I like the fitted dress
Beautiful.
that flares out. Like, yeah, that's cute.
Beautiful, beautiful. She was really one of my favorite looks of the night. Head, toes, everything. This nigga, I said he looks like what he's put all of the women through.
When I tell you that man got his ass roasted when he stepped out with that bag in his hand, baby.
Listen,
They said this ain't the future, this the past. Bitch, I feel
first of all, I love it though. Like what he's actually, I don't like him. I don't like his hair. I don't like him. But what he's wearing, I love it. That
He scared me.
this he looked like the incel that he really is. Like he looked like the nigga that's in his house stalking a bitch so he can, do something to her and kill her. Bury her down in the basement, so he can bury her alive.
Go back.
You know what? When I
his
saw
outfit
him,
ain't lazy.
it did. It looked like a two-piece set from Old Navy. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
After
why
men's
it's called
section.
regular. It looks like a
H&M.
regular outfit. Like nigga, you ain't do shit.
This gave the same effect though. I'm not gonna lie. Like the amount of shock I felt is similar to like if you saw a shaved naked dog or something. You know how you kind of be shocked a little bit and you see them naked cats and you be like, oh my gosh, like that was the shock level I felt when I saw his hair.
Wigglesworth.
It's like, oh my gosh, we can see him.
I
I'm
said,
just like,
Future going
wow.
through a bad breakup for him to chop all their hair off like that.
You know what it's giving, right? Remember we talked about
Drugs. It's giving drugs.
drugs, but also like some woman really fucked me up because Scrappy, Ray J, like just think about when people go get blind tips. Or like they go blind their hair or color their hair. Whenever niggas, hood niggas go color their hair blind, you can just know they're going through a hard time. Like he's hating life right now. I don't like it. Get him off. Moving on. This was one of my favorite looks. Okay. I don't even know who she is. I am mug bad. Or I am mug bad. I don't even know, girl. It's Michael Kors though. I loved it. I love the paisley coat with the fur. I love the pants with the sparkly pinstripe. I loved her. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah.
It's a mess to me.
It's a mess to you. I loved it.
It is.
I'm still processing. I don't know. I mean, I don't like it from this angle, right? And it does give a mess, but when you go to the next slide, I'm like, okay, I can see it.
To me,
right?
It's perfectly on theme. I
So
like
I'm like,
it.
okay.
It's a
I'm
yes.
in the middle.
I mean, but this look is very pimpish though. I want dandyism
It
for
is
black
on
men
theme.
is very pimp. Like that's what, Where's
I
Bishop
think the
Diamond?
fabrics she chose too is very fitting for the theme, as far as like the stripes and then the little design. I forgot what you call those little
Paisley.
Kiki said that she paid tribute to Andre Leon Talley. That makes sense.
With the big
Okay.
I
jacket.
can see that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm following. Okay.
I loved it though. I thought it was beautiful. The mixes with the metallic paisley overcoat.
Paisley overcoat. That's what it's Paisley. Okay.
Overcoat, bitch. Please. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Yes for me. No for Shikari. No Shikari.
Oh.
Just no.
Is that paper?
Shikari.
Oh.
Valentino.
No, that's not no damn paper. That's,
We were all rooting for you.
She looks pretty in the face.
I think this would have been nice if it was like a spring type of theme of flowers or something, but it's not. It's a nah.
It's a no.
And I'm not too crazy about her her makeup either.
Really? I thought the purple on her eyes looked pretty. Like with that color. I thought
Maybe
that
it's the
color-
eyebrows. I don't know, but it's
Maybe it's the pullback wig.
no, thank you.
Yeah, I
Could
don't
be.
like any of it. It looks unfinished. You know what I'm talking about
Alright.
unfinished? This looks
I'm in the eye
unfinished.
area.
Yeah, and Valentino, take it back. This one.
Beautiful.
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 Wow.
Beautiful.
Full heart committed, baby.
Do you hear me? Feathers and Swarovski crystals. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Making the face look like a flower.
Face is crazy.
Listen.
Never declining. My goodness.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yes.
8.
Very gorgeous.
Yes, we love it. And the handsome Jaden Smith. I actually like this.
I was just gonna say he did better than Future.
He really did.
I
like the all black.
I wonder what he got going on in the face area. Is that like an attachment? Like, because that's not his hair, right?
Oh, you know what? You know what I think it's supposed to look like? Kind of, like that the eyepiece thing.
Yes.
That's what I think
That's
it
what I
might
was
be.
getting too.
It's y'all know Jaden's weird, but I still feel like the black all black suit with the hair up is a vibe.
Y'all know he's weird. That's funny.
Yeah, y'all know that nigga weird. Weird about
I give him a yes.
I think yes too. Let's move on.
Necey gave him a I'm screaming.
Make me sweat. I like this one.
That's cute.
I'm not here for it.
Though. Now y'all disrespectful for that.
I don't like the hair.
Is that how you tailor to black style, by having wrinkled clothes?
I saw somebody say that every time she step out, she look like she dressed for Flintstones. And it does always give this. This gives Flintstones dandyism. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
That's sad. I don't like the hair. The tail.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm looking like I like the color on her.
Yeah, I like I like how the dress is fixtured, like off the shoulder, cinched waist. Like I like that.
Yeah, they didn't steer off from what did her right, which is that sand dress last year. This is the same silhouette. You remember that dress last year and they had to pick her up?
Yes, I remember. Oh, bad hair. Okay. I'll say this isn't one that people was like, this is a mess. But to me,
I love it.
Listen, I thought it was just me. I was like, I love it.
It starts with a chaperone.
Yes, I like this one. To me, it looks good on her. I would not wear it because I don't think it would have the same effect on me. But a pale white girl with red hair, this is perfect for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think it's dandyism. Like, I love the way it fits.
Yeah.
I think, then the shoes, that match.
I like that pop. I like how, I don't know if those like, I don't know what she got on, but I like how the bell bottoms just open up.
Yes.
And everything. Like, I think she look good.
Me too.
I don't like the eye stuff though. The makeup, the eye is bothering me. But other than that, yes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
That is dandyism, but
it is. I think it works. I think this is something that is like, it wouldn't look good on me, but it look good on her. That's what I think. This right here, a Nokia. Okay, wore Tom Brown. Tom Brown ate down. I want y'all to know that.
I love it.
This is good.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Structure.
Face disrespectful.
Yes.
He ate that one.
Yes, we love it. We love it. We're in awe. Like, we're in awe. Amelia Gray wore Valentino.
It's a no for me, baby. It's a mess.
This is a lot.
You do not get extra points.
Oh, it's a fucking mess.
Who invited you?
Ooh,
disrespectful, actually. Is this dandyism?
Girl, the do-rag
underwear out like this
from the waist up. From the waist up is dandyism.
The part that's killing the fuck out of me though is that she got skin color tights rolled up. Do you see the extra? It's extra fabric to wear the skin color tights, not even like flush.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, girl,
refit all that.
I feel like she knows she looked bad. Like Rihanna announced her third baby on the same day.
I love that for you.
ASAP Rocky is knocking her the fuck up. Oh wow! I hope this ends well because normally this is not a good story. This is just a good part of a bad story. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm listen. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know how a nigga will keep, making you have babies so that you sit your ass down so that you could be more popping, so that they can be more popping than you. Because at some point,
I feel like this may be what she wants.
Listen to
absolutely.
me before y'all jump here. That's why I said this looked like the good part of the story. I don't know, because when you in this part, it's all well and good. But in 8 years, they breaking up and we finding out that the nigga was really treating her bad and shit behind closed doors, and she thought if she kept having babies and shit that was, you just never know. I mean,
y'all know how this happened though, right? When I saw her, I already knew. Literally, I knew what happened. Can you imagine the sex they had before they went to their trial date? I love you. I don't know if I'm gonna see you again. Leave it in.
You're right.
That's exactly what the hell happened.
And then to find out that she was pregnant probably as soon as he was like getting off. Child.
Yeah.
Child. She looks I love it. I love everything. The hat. I love
them so back to back.
I'll make part.
This to beat the charge, baby.
Listen.
It better be a girl.
It better be.
You better name her Freedom.
Listen.
Not Freedom Fenty.
Rebel Rose and Freedom.
That's cute. Rebel.
Yes, I love it. Okay, she looks beautiful. Hold up. Where's her man at? Because her man was looking like, yeah, I got her pregnant.
I'm hollering. Not I got her pregnant. His stance don't look that confident here.
He was the co-chair as well for the Met Gala this year.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nah, he was definitely
fashion killer playing in my head.
Listen, I loved it. He had some fangs. Let me see if I can find them. He had silver fangs. And I really want to get my own set for my birthday. I gotta figure out find somebody that could do it for me. Here it go.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. That's the where is it at? Hold on, I gotta do it for y'all. That's the I got that bitch pregnant.
Not somebody said the pregnator. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Yeah, I did it.
Yes, that I had to play that the first time I saw this shit because I was like, that's what it's giving. Okay, I keep getting that bitch pregnant. One hitter quitter. The shooter.
I love that for them. They go together real
gun.
bad.
The gun is real fire. Oh, that shit look nice. Oh, I love it
Ooh, the
all.
gun is
Yes,
y'all. What? Why would he do that?
that shit look fire. Cause
But
you
y'all know he beat the charge for the gun though, for shooting at the club.
we know he did it though. I'm
Ooh.
sorry, y'all know people was mad at me because I said whatever they say he did, that nigga did that shit. But Rihanna sitting behind him help him get off because everybody loves Rihanna. But he did whatever.
Mhm.
Listen, he fine. He did whatever the people say he did. I don't care. Yeah, you gonna tell me the gun fake now? It was a prop gun. Nigga, get out of my face with this shit.
Mm,
Lizzo. I think Lizzo looks beautiful. This
She
was a
does. She looks
beautiful.
nice.
It's a yes.
really good one. Yes. She looks good. This fitted her body good. I love the hair, the nails, the cigarette holder, darling.
It's
Yeah,
definitely giving Ursula Broadway. Broadway Ursula.
it is.
And Cruella combined.
Mm.
Definitely Cruella de Vil. We love it. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Y'all know.
You won. She won.
Yeah, I like it.
I love her so much. Like I do. Like she really can like when it comes to style, she can't do no wrong to me. Okay? Harlem Roads, like it's just so beautiful and over the top and just all of the good small things, the cane, the chains, the vests, the brooches, the roses, the red hat, the do-rag, the red lines in the suit. Like I love all of that.
I
She looks
love how when Tiana is about to do something, like I really love her commitment to
yes,
projects. I don't care
Yes.
if it's an album, if it's acting, if it's walking the red carpet, if it's dancing, if it's working on your show so you can look good for your show. I just love her commitment for what she does.
same. Same. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next one. I thought this shit was fire because I was like, I would wear it and be
Bondy.
like, what?
That shit look like Issa J woke up and was like, let's go.
For the Met, yeah. But like, I mean,
Bondy.
I like it in real life. I think her pants wrinkled, but I like the suit. I like the
I
whatever
thought
this
that was a
print
damn
is.
pajama set. I didn't know it was
I
a
thought it
suit.
was.
She turned to the
I think
side.
the way the camera
She-
is the way the camera is kind of like bouncing off of that fabric, but look at the detail in the jacket. That's what I really like thought was fire about it. It's toned down as fuck for the Met Gala, but it's still a fire suit, if you ask me. But I get it.
You said if you ask me.
I do. Because I know y'all laughing because y'all don't like it, but I do.
I mean, it's Issa, so I didn't
Mm.
expect her to do nothing too grand.
I
She
mean,
giving what she was giving in that episode of Black Mirror.
oh. But like it like that. That was upsetting.
Somebody said, "What is that? That's crazy."
I mean, it's a suit, y'all. Like it's a suit. I really don't think that this picture is doing it justice because I like suits that have like a texture to them to where they look kind of like different. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah. With the tech, I see the illusion in the suit.
I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I don't think this is a good picture. I also feel like she was trying to look masculine at like as a part of that Black Mirror kind of shit, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't. It falls flat.
Even the way she's standing is giving.
I'm not really
Yeah.
believing it. Bondy, those pajama shot. Okay, what I mean, I've never seen a vest and a jacket in pajamas, but I got y'all. The fabric is, I mean, you see they not ironing. Like, obviously ain't nobody ironing their shit out here.
Nah, they sitting down and just getting right up.
Okay, beautiful Kylie.
I like the
it.
dress for sure.
Beautiful gown.
Yeah,
Beautiful gown.
right.
Beautiful
Beautiful
gown.
gown. She didn't need that. She
look
didn't need
old in
that.
the
That
face.
takes away.
Yeah,
Beautiful gown.
old in the face. Beautiful gowns.
She do.
Definitely old in the face.
Yeah, because how she's still in her 20s. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Every time Kylie looks pretty, but every time I see a picture of her, she looked like somebody who looked good for being like
50.
37, 40.
That last one
Like-
gave close to Madonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that for her. All that filler.
It's
Oh, Her and oh, what look cute though.
They
Shout out to
should
them.
stop. It's her sister.
Age gonna always remind you that you're a white woman.
Oh,
This is a mess.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't nice.
It's the truth.
Yeah, I absolutely loved Kim's look. It was giving Jeepers Creepers.
Oh,
Not,
why Law walking up? What?
oh, not Burner Boy laughing.
It's cute though.
It is cute. Oh, they tried to pull the dress up.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it. I don't like the ass part.
Mm.
You know why?
Yeah, her ass look big again.
That's what I was about. Didn't you get your ass shots out? Like, get away from us with this. I don't like it. Also, I want Law to get out my face too. We're gonna get to him in a minute. All right,
Sorry,
Law.
it's a no.
Halle Berry.
Mess.
A mess.
I don't like
Absolute.
it. I think if she didn't have the jacket on and she had different hair, like if she went back to one of her short dudes, and I want to see what this dress look like without that jacket on it. But I think
Absolute
it was
mess.
her titty look like they taped it too.
Yeah, let me not. Mm-hmm.
All right, a mess. I like this.
Oh, love it. Love. Yes.
Yeah, she looks nice.
It looks really
I
cute.
love this top. Oh, I love that. The way it just drapes down. I love that. She looks too cute.
She did. Good for her. Because Carrie be missing sometimes.
And comfortable too.
That's what I was thinking about. So wait, look at this. The first I love the front. I just don't like the back. Cause it's like, how many times are you gonna do that? Like, you just always doing that, and you getting older, so you just look like you showing off your big saggy booty. Like, congratulations on your big saggy booty, Kim. Anyway,
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
She done left that white. We should have known she was gonna leave that man when her look started getting better.
When she got that shortcut. And stopped dressing like she was coming from Abbott Elementary.
Yep.
That's right.
You know they was mad at her because of her episode of SNL last weekend. Because they did the two black girls, the two bitches against the gorilla. But I was just like, even if y'all didn't think it was funny, I don't think it was racist. Like, I think people, y'all think everything on SNL is being written by white men, and it's really not.
Right. Like what? Y'all didn't think it was racist when 100 men was going up against the damn gorilla. So now that they making a parody of it, which they make a parody of every trending thing, damn near.
They really do every week. Like, people don't watch it, I guess, so they don't know it's parodies. Like, I don't know what they think. I watch it, especially if somebody like her on. But like,
I don't watch it, but I see it enough on social media to get the concept of what's happening.
They had a real funny one on there that I forgot to mention, and somebody mentioned it in the comments last week. Her and Keenan did a skit called what is it? Older fans or something like that, but it was basically like making fun of old people going to do OnlyFans. Sometimes our friends come over and people just want to watch us do regular life shit. So it's like two old people just doing shit naked and making money doing it. It is hilarious. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Like what Brie claimed she was doing.
Thank you. Right. Only seniors. There we go.
I feel like they doing it in real life.
No, they are. That's why it was so funny. But it was just like, it just pays our bills, it just pays for this and it pays for that. And, we just have cameras all over the house. Y'all, it was just the way she had the seeing your wig on with the glasses and just with the blur over the body, like ass naked. Y'all, it was so funny.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I love this suit. I love the jacket. Oh, come on, nails.
Mm-hmm.
The hair. Oh, yeah. I love it. Because sometimes it's hard to like make short people not look like short people.
Mm-hmm.
This is
swallowed.
She did.
Yes, this is beautiful. I love it.
ATE.
Okay,
ma'am. Yes.
All right, let's move on. I like it. I like it. He look good. I love that.
He do look good. I ain't never seen Russell look better than Sierra till now.
Why? What do you hate about it?
I don't. It's something about the top of the dress that I don't like. It widens her whole chest area. I don't like it. And I didn't the hair looks good in this picture,
Yeah.
but it was other pictures I saw of her that I didn't really care for her
You know what it remind
hairstyle.
me of? She reminded me of Strange. Y'all remember on Boomerang, like there was a the commercial, whenever they did the commercial and she rips off the pearls from her chest, like, and it was kind of like pearls that a chain that was hanging down over her breast like that, and she was naked. And she kind of stood back like this. If anybody has seen that movie, they know what I'm talking about. But she reminds me of Strange. Yeah, she reminds me of Grace Jones when in Boomerang
Mm.
with this look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give Russell the yes, but Sierra, I agree with Necey. It's something about I don't know if those are chains, but I don't like that at all. But I love her hair. She be killing that, but no thanks.
All right, let's move on. My girl, Jenna Ortega. Yes. Yes, 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 and yes for me.
That's cute. Go to the next one, the next slide. I thought it was gonna show the back.
I thought so too.
She look cute.
I like her hair. I cannot wait for the next season of Wednesday to come out. But yeah, I like this one. It definitely reminds me of like Armor.
Yeah.
And Betty Boo. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay, so now we got our girl, Regina King.
What's happening in the center?
I had to look. It looked like black women, like a unit, like a.
This shot looks better of her. That first one, not so much.
No, I didn't like the angle. I feel like this is whatever she's wearing. I don't like what's on her head. That's what I don't like. But the actual suit, I think because we're so far away, we can't see it, but it looks beautiful. Like the leaves going up the leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I like the way, this neck part with the boobs and everything. Like it looks like it fits really good. And whatever this is, we just can't see it, child. Let me see if I can
paying her.
I'm still trying to digest it. I'm trying to digest it. It's cute, but her hair is braided in a.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that it was braided. That's fire.
I wonder if she had more pics on her page. Did they tag her in the other photo?
They didn't. I'm about to go to her page though. Hold up. Let's go back here right quick. Okay, hold up. Regina.
Okay. It's cool.
Okay.
You look good right there.
Yeah. It does.
Looks pretty.
I like.
Yeah, me too. I think that's why I say I think it's one of those things when you look at it closer, then you can, you can actually make it out a little bit better. Her boobs look great.
They do.
All right, let's move. Demi Moore. Demi Moore has lost too much weight to me.
She has. I'm gonna say a miss. Thank you.
Oh my God, this is Tom Ford though. I feel like Tom Ford really kind of did his big one at this show. Most of his looks were some of the best of them.
If Sierra would have put this on, she would have killed that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, I like this look. I just don't like it on her because she looks so skinny.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's move on. Lupita.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I think she could do without the what's on the shoulders. She probably should have put the doggone do-rag, made that a do-rag.
Yes.
That would have really aged.
Yes. I actually like the blue suit of it though, with the,
love the color.
Sheer cape. I love it. But I don't like the hat. Because I hate when the hat look like it's gonna fall off. And it's not because you didn't bobby pinned it for dear God. But I still don't like that it looked like it don't fit on your head.
Did Jodie Foster go?
Yes, she did. We're gonna get to her.
It's funny you said that.
They look alike.
They got the same white man.
Exactly.
Her hat.
And that's why
he got a certain type.
Damn.
Yes.
Looks like a cartoon character. I'm trying to remember who it is.
She looked like the twins' mama from Rugrats.
Oh.
In the first picture. She was real big like that and used to wear that headband Well, I'm not saying she big. I'm not saying she big. I'm talking about the broadness of the
That's what
shoulders.
it's actually. It's giving Frankenstein. That's what it was with the shoulders and the hair. That's what I was trying to. That's what I'm getting. But I do see the twins' mom too.
Yeah, I do. I don't. Pickles. What's her name? I don't like it.
Definitely mess.
Yeah, a mess. A mess. I'm sorry. I could see like what we was trying to do, but no. All right, Sabrina Carpenter. Wherever there are black people,
Yeah, I take
Sabrina
it.
Carpenter will be there. Sorry, she keep finding us around black people. I'm just saying. Like
I think it's the pose. Even though her outfit ain't completely finished, she ate that.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah,
she got
did.
some hops too.
She given Hayden Panettiere when she was young.
Yes, that's exactly who she looks like.
Yes. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care that you look like a showgirl. I love it.
Go
Las
girl.
Vegas showgirl.
This was a mess.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
She always look a mess to me though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never seen her look good in my opinion.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's sick, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like her being like, I don't know what's going on because y'all know people lose weight for films.
No, sick. People have been saying that for years. I don't know if she I don't think she is.
Get one of them. I don't eat. I'm a vegan. I don't eat nothing. I don't eat dairy. You know what I'm saying? I don't I don't eat shit that comes out of the ground during a certain time of the year. Like she should look at her leg, y'all. You're too.
Oh,
the comment says, "Girl, we are not in Oz anymore."
Oh my God!
I cannot do. These people crazy. She definitely look like we are in Oz. I'm hollering.
She looks sickly. She looks.
That's what this
no, dead ass. Dead ass. Nosferatu. I'm tired. You know what it is? She wants to look grotesque, and I'm tired of it. That's what it is.
She wants to. She does. Yeah.
Yes. Like you want to gross us out. Congratulations. You have no eyebrows and Skeletor vibes. And I'm gonna tell you something, bitch. You better not be pregnant again.
Tell you something, bitch. I definitely don't think she's pregnant again, but I just don't think this was the look for her.
Girl.
I liked the look. It did make her look wide, but when you look at her face is a bit more chunky than what it typically has been. And all I can think about is how she played in our face when she was pregnant the last time, which is her business. But it's like, is you pregnant now? I hope not.
I don't think she would be. That would be crazy as fuck. Knowing what just had that would be crazy.
I'm glad it wasn't just me. Because when I was sitting there, like not her hiding the baby in her hips. It's in her face. I hope not, but it definitely was given. Bitch, is you pregnant? You better not be pregnant.
Look.
I liked it.
I liked it. I'm about to say I liked it. I just feel like whatever they put in there to give it that over exaggerated hip, it just kind of looks like it's too much. And that's the thing I'm noticing a lot of that I think they're having a hard time with. It's called tailored. Like we need tailoring. Like it needs to fit appropriately. And that's the thing that's really annoying me about some of these looks. They don't fit. I'm gonna tell y'all, I know this look crazy, but I love the color palette of this. And I love the fabric, like the satin fabric.
I have to agree.
Like I like the jacket. I like the hat. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it that I like. She always finds a way to do weird in a way that's low-key kind of cute for me.
Love the color scheme.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh yeah, girl, you ate that.
Yeah, that's real cute. I like that. Come on, Tracy. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some more shots to Tracy right quick. Hold up. Which one are we on? Okay, let me put us on this one so I can go find some more of her right quick because I just want to see from another angle.
Yeah.
All right, that's one. That's cute. Child, what they took this at? Girl, this
Oh,
is back in the day
wow.
when we would be at the mall taking pictures, bitch.
I bet that was
Yes.
inside. Yeah.
Like, give me background number 4, please.
Okay,
Okay.
yes. Come
Yeah,
on.
I
She
remember.
said, I need a background.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, yes.
That's too cute.
I love it. Yeah, and I feel like the more pictures I see of it, like the more angles, I feel like this one of them times when you see her, you would have had to see it in person to be like, yeah, nah, Tracy was doing her big one. Them pictures didn't do that
Tracy, let
shit.
me get that hat for the Beyonce concert.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on.
Send me that.
Yes, Mark Jacobs. All right, come on.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
All right, let's move on because we ain't got time to be here all day. Megan Thee Stallion, gorgeous.
I thought she
Mm-hmm.
looked really nice.
I agree, but
Well, off theme.
kind of. Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. She found what worked for her, and she's sticking to what she know, and that's fine. She looks great.
Okay, and we're gonna move.
Honestly, if I seen her in a suit, that would have been it. So I would have been like, absolutely not if she was wearing a suit. That's what worked for her. It looked good.
I would have actually wanted to see her do a suit look. This is terrible. I just want everybody to know.
It may be
Really,
the
I wasn't
clothes.
understanding why people said that. I thought she looked good.
Let's go to the next one and see. What's the
Okay.
next picture that she got? Oh, they all in the same. Okay.
I thought she looked
Mama lost
good.
that weight, baby. She don't look bad at all. I
Look much
don't
better than she
dislike it.
always do.
I just wish I could see it under different lighting.
I think it makes her body look small and her head look big.
Ozempic could do that to you.
I don't like it. Moving on. Yes.
8.
Aubrey is giving Audrey Hepburn vibes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She looking like that because I think somebody else had the same look on.
They did. Yeah.
Somebody did. Yeah.
I don't know who it was, and it don't matter.
Somebody's getting fired.
Listen, Law was looking like, the fuck not. Miley Cyrus. I like the top.
Mess.
I like the top. Not with this skirt, but I like the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on her, but love her confidence.
Yeah, her music has been popping lately. And our girl Jody.
Oh yes, her and Tiana. I'm rocking with it.
Yes.
Giving
Yes.
Willy Wonka.
Oh baby.
Yes.
She
You know what it
ate.
reminds me of?
Ooh.
It reminds me of like a Western kind of dandyism, like, where there's leather and, kind of like I'm about to get on a horse and I'm about to throw this shit over the horse when I jump up there. Like, I love it.
And her and Tiana, for me, look at me creating this whole going with your theme and keep going. It's giving two sisters that run two different sides of town.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
Wilhelmina Wonka and Walasia Wonka.
And Walasia. And look at Willy Wonka right there standing. I like it.
I like his
Period.
Immediately.
The golden candy bar.
I got another one for y'all that we don't know, but I loved her look.
Oh,
Jenny.
I love the pearl, like the
just Jenny.
The hat. I love this. This was one of my favorite ones that I saw. That it's like I don't know what it is, but bitch, you look cute. What?
No, it looked good.
Okay, I was like, what? Okay, here we go. These two.
Beautiful.
Diana Ross. I feel like her and
wow.
same outfit on.
Yeah, her and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe that is one thing.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
You know what you're missing? It's the showgirl, the showgirl era to the dandyism.
Yeah.
Is the dresses that fit and a lot of feathers.
Okay.
It's the hat that set this off.
For sure.
In a good way.
Yes.
And I love that jacket she got and like just the train. She looked good.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl.
Beautiful. But yeah, I feel like you know what you got to think about. Y'all ever seen Harlem Nights?
It's been a minute, but yeah.
if you've ever seen Harlem Nights, like the way the women dressed in Harlem Nights, I feel like that's the dandyism era that they're in, that this works with, that Meg's look kind of works in. Like an old Hollywood type of vibe. This was another dress that I felt like wasn't on theme, but I still thought it was beautiful. Gigi Hadid.
Beautiful gown.
It looks nice.
Beautiful gown. I like the hair too. The old Hollywood. I think
the gold blonde hair with the gold dress.
I'm thinking about it.
Come through, White Queen.
It probably was on theme for her kind back then.
Listen, I know one thing. That's a badass Miu Miu dress. Fuck, bitch. That's just beautiful. Okay, our favorite white girl, Anne Hathaway. Okay.
Next.
Yikes. Ooh, why y'all
giving nothing? Everybody keep talking about her facelift though.
Giving movie premiere.
It is giving.
She does.
Coco Jones, beautiful.
Wow, I did not see her look.
I didn't see a picture
either.
of this video. I was like, oh yeah,
I like that.
Let me see if she
love it
on her page. Yes, beautiful. This is what I was talking about when I said how I like embroidery and all of that on the fabric of jackets. Like, I love that.
She's beautiful. You know who I always feel like
I hate that.
Y'all know Jay Versace.
Yeah.
They look like twin brother and sisters.
I can see the relation. I can see
they look so similar to me. People say she looks like Jennifer Hudson. Is Jay Versace?
Yeah, I see. I definitely see Jennifer Hudson too.
Whoever this man is, oh my God, like that jacket is beautiful.
I wonder if he's a designer.
He must be, but that's gorgeous.
Manish, yeah.
Let me follow him. Because that's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I love the green brooches.
I wonder, do they choose who they want to rock their stuff, or are people suggested to them? I wonder how he chose.
They're probably putting in bids and people probably paying them to wear their stuff. That's what the way I'm imagining it. Like Michael Kors having all the 2 looks, he paid for that, I feel like.
So why whenever we really start loving somebody, they fuck up? Coleman Domingo. I feel like whenever Coleman Domingo shows up at any other red carpet, he's killing it. This time it wasn't, his man was killing it, because that's
man is eating.
Fine.
Mother. Go ahead.
Come on.
Hold on, where is that?
Yeah.
Like, yes,
better.
No, I love that.
I don't. I like the pants, but to me, I feel like I don't like all of these different
patterns.
Yes, at the top, it gives clown more than dandy to me. But
I'm biased. I love him in any suit.
Yeah, I just felt like he wasn't given to me the way he had in the past. But he still
wasn't connected to the choir when he put this blue robe on. I know I saw him out there, but they kept putting the camera on him, so I wasn't sure.
No, that was probably how he was covering up for his reveal, because everybody was like revealing their looks on the red carpet.
Boom.
Dancing.
Hold up. Which brings me to where is she? Where is she? Doechii. They was mad because Doechii was like telling her people, "Can y'all please? I need more umbrellas. I need more umbrellas." This.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Give me another no, stop. Give me another umbrella now. Another one right there. And another one. Need another one. Another umbrella. I need 4 fucking umbrellas.
Nothing about her outfit required this amount of yelling, child. They always be so mad. I don't
want these people to see me. I got it. Move the umbrella. Are you blocking it? Right now.
They mad that she was like telling, I guess stressed out in this moment. And
it was her first Met, wasn't it?
Yes. I didn't see the issue. Like, I feel like whenever
I didn't see the outfit.
I'm about to show you the outfit. But because I didn't save it up there. It's down here somewhere.
Somebody in the comments said all that just to look like Norbit.
Good night.
Wrong for that. Y'all, she did look.
That's what somebody in the comments says. Now I'm like, I gotta see.
It was shorts. That's why I didn't like it, because it was shorts. There it is. I felt like it should have been pants.
She did all of that for that. I'm sorry. No, ma'am.
She was doing too much to me.
That looks really good. Her on that what's her name? Serena.
I didn't like that picture of her, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Doshi's look. I didn't like it. I
Okay.
would have much rather it be pants than the shorts, and I really hate that monogram of Louis Vuitton. Like the pants, the checkerboard monogram. I hate that. Let me see. Was there?
Oh no!
But that's what it was. Like they caught a picture before she was ready. But Law did a few looks. Okay, so he did Jodie Turner and Burberry, which we loved. Cardi B did Burberry, which I love.
Beautiful.
I hate the wig, but I love. You know why, y'all? Because I'm tired of the fact that wigs look so much like wigs now. Like you know how back in the day we couldn't really tell. Now we can like just really see it, and it's starting to annoy me. But I love the outfit. I love the crushed velvet of it. I didn't like it. I didn't like this.
It looked hot.
Yes, and it was covering her boobs. It was cut like we needed titties for this. This needed titties. I'm sorry, but I loved it.
Lethal.
Yes, always beautiful. This was hilarious to me. Andre 3000 carrying the music on his back. Okay. Which was
I like that.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was dope, especially if he actually played it. Well, I think he has like a new album coming out that it's him like playing the piano this time around.
Okay.
I love him. Lou Wen in Burberry. This is so cute.
That's
I love
nice.
this.
Cute.
He did Tyler.
Go ahead.
Jaquimus. Okay, which I'm sure is a black a black designer child.
You did Nikki?
I don't think
Nikki.
I'm here for it.
Brown and Jalen and
Oh,
Brianna
baby. Talk about serving on the they yes.
Yes, beautiful.
Really?
They
I don't
look
see
good.
it.
I like his
They look
jacket.
good.
I hate his hat. I love her dress.
It was a different pose that they took. And I said, yup.
With her
king and
in
queen.
front of him.
Yup.
Yeah, I saw
oh,
it.
yeah,
I didn't
let's go.
save it. But and then Tom Brown, all the looks for Tom Brown. I thought Janelle Monáe did beautiful. Child, Uncle Baby Bobby, or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know if y'all watched that show, Righteous. What is it? Righteous, whatever, on Max, about a white, rich, big church family. It's hilarious. Uncle Billy Bobby, I think that's his name. Uncle Baby Billy, child, something like that. I can't fucking remember. Angel Reese, beautiful. Love it. I didn't see enough pictures of Angel Reese, but I loved hers. Let me see. Because I wanted to find a reveal of
Dancing.
No, well, his was nice too. I'm about to go to the men's, but
I think she was looking for what's that couple we was talking about?
Yeah, that's
Jake
what
and her,
but
I think that's the next one over.
Okay. Is it this one?
The next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
couples. Here we go. No.
No, thank you.
No.
Oh, I said yes. I said yes.
No, the suit is yes. The suit is yes. The hair thing is no.
He may be a yes, but she's an absolutely no, thank you.
No, I like her.
Really?
I like her suit. I like the jacket and the boosty Kayla in the pants. Like I like that. I just don't like whatever is happening at the top. And she looked loaded.
Rick James.
And I put this one in there for you. I had to make sure.
Oh yeah.
You. I was gonna cut her off at first when I was gonna cut the pictures up and put them up. I was gonna cut her out for you.
Nah, she ate too. Shout out to Jennifer. I see you, girl.
And the jacket top with the oh my god, this was beautiful. This is very much beautiful. Okay, lavender. Look, another lavender marriage. No, I'm sorry, I don't like
not another. Not you coming from our man.
No, I love the come on. I don't like it. Moving. No. I don't know why she had that jacket on and why she looked like a robot in every photo.
They're still together. Good for them.
This was the photo, right?
Yes. And I thought they looked absolutely
okay. I see where she went with that. I see. Okay.
I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think some of these people are dressed too basic for this, but I also feel like it's still like beautiful. Some of these men's looks that we, really didn't see a lot of, but I thought were beautiful. Okay.
Oh wow, he's so much older now.
I know, right? Lovely. I love it.
So different. Wow.
I love brooches and all kind of jewelry hanging off of the lapels. I love that. No.
Damn, I am so mad about this because every single picture I've seen of him has been from the chest up and just his grill. And in those videos, I'd be like, oh my gosh, he look good. In this one, I am beside myself.
Yeah, they played with him for sure. But he must got paid to wear it for yeah.
Now y'all want to talk about pajamas?
Yeah, because it's giving a heart. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's he woke up after prom night, and that's why he wearing that crown.
Hop up out of bed.
Love it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Love it. It's the energy for me.
That's a yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Where is Lil Nas X?
When you need him. I don't think he was there this time.
Oh, that's a yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you said no?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, I love it.
You know why? Because it just looks like it doesn't fit well. And that's one of the main pet peeves for me is when it's not fitting well. That's the whole thing. Tailored.
I love a man in a 1970s suit. My goodness.
Me too. No, I do, but it's just not fitting right for me.
No.
I don't like this either. And why is he with Donatella? Because Versace made his suit. Okay.
No, thank you.
Bad Bunny fine as fuck.
He got a flip. All right, Ricky Ricardo.
Go ahead.
All right, Ricky Ricardo. I don't know who that is.
No.
I don't know who that is. Okay. I'm not mad.
I can dig it.
I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this.
He just need a cigar.
He need a hat for that forehead. This is too. Where did this wig come from? Where did this wig come from?
No, sir.
What's in the wig bag? Oh, I love this one. Oh my God. I love when I saw his because it's something about that cape over that red suit. I loved it. Brian Tyree Henry or whatever the fuck. I liked it. I liked his. Here we go. Come on, Damson.
Okay.
I like Damsons a lot.
I like that.
I like it. Where your old lady at, nigga? We wanted to see her too. He look fire though. I like again with the brooches. The chains. Love all that.
Man, Damson's reveal though. That was everything. Coming out the suit.
Yes, I saw it. I just wasn't that. I was like, oh, okay, rip it off. Because the top part, reveals are always like hit or miss. But he looked good under it. This was beautiful. I love this. Tie, chains, pants, the crop jacket. I love it all. This was definitely a yes.
Oh, Damson's probably was dope because he about to be in that racing. That racing to had it. So that's dope.
I'm about to see if I thought I had saved it because Monet.
Oh wow. Oh, we knew she was gonna this is her all day.
That look nice.
I love it. I loved her face. It was so interesting to see like how the outside kind of reflected the inside. Yes, and I love that it was a skirt.
Oh wow.
It's so cute. I love it. Let me see. Did I have another one? Oh, here go his.
Definitely giving dramatic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you fine. You cute. Or whatever.
Yeah, I like it. I like the plaid on the back. That's nice. That's beautiful. Let me see. Anybody else that we missed before we move on? But I loved it. I thought the looks were looking. Again,
this was my favorite Met. I think because
I hate this wig.
A lot of blacks.
You're right. It was one of the best ones. I really hate Law's hair. I want him to get away from me with this wig, bro. Oh my God, today. Okay, here go the other girl. It wasn't exactly the same, but close enough.
Yeah.
To me, this look was given what's your girl? Mahogany back in the days. The 70s movie Diana Ross played in. That's why I'm surprised that Diana Ross came in a big dress because back in the day, Diana Ross was known for a good, woman's suit with a skirt and a hat. But anyway, y'all, All right. I think that's it for the Met Gala looks. That was a lot. It was a lot, but I wanted to see them. It was cute. They was doing their big one out there.
They
All
did
right.
good.
So we're gonna take a
Mm-hmm.
break and get into
Nice.
the rest of the
Definitely
show.
more yeses than we gave messes.
Yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
absolutely. All right, y'all like it, and we're coming back for more.
This episode or lesson, as I call them, because these are all lessons. These are all things that are going to be used to help you know if your man is
Okay.
DL. So this lesson we're going to.
So, Necey, is this what you were talking about when you were talking about
Mm-mm.
the deal? Okay.
I was talking about Anwar.
That's what I thought. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But this nigga popped up on my timeline, and apparently they've been talking about him all on social media because he's the DL whisperer.
Yep.
And he would just keep, he'll keep putting these niggas on his page to show you the niggas that's gay, and it's hilarious.
Oh my God.
The DL whisperer is just an unhealed man. Hold up.
Nigga is hurt. And hurt people hurt people. That's why he's using his negative experiences with probably DL men as a weapon to enable and empower the hatred that he now has for men. Why else do y'all think y'all women resonate with his content so much? Y'all are bonded to it by trauma. That nigga is so
Mm.
hurt, he can't even see that he's using his own sexual orientation as an insult. If a nigga dog you, the first thought shouldn't be he's DL. It should be this nigga ain't shit. If a nigga lie, if he's manipulative, if he's a narcissist, why is the first thought that he likes men? Like, if that's the worst thing ever, the nigga's just a bad person. The DL whisper ain't trying to help y'all. He's jealous of y'all. He envies y'all women. He wants so bad to be desired by a man out loud, like y'all women are, when he could literally have that. Is plenty of proud gay men out there, but no, he wants it from a certain type of man. Who else out there tries to convince himself that a nigga that does not want them wants them back? Damn. He's not trying to educate y'all. He's looking for vengeance, which is why his content is solely negative. Part of what comes with help is hope. Okay, for sure. Exposing the deceitful gimmicks, you know what I'm saying, and validating the pain that y'all went through, but also being hopeful, okay, being optimistic, giving y'all encouragement that, you know what, there is some good men out there, because there is. Because if the nigga truly cared to help y'all, his first piece of advice would be to decenter men, because a lot of y'all make yourselves easy targets because y'all idolize men. They're the center of your universe. Case in point, all this detective energy y'all putting into finding if a nigga DL, put that shit into researching the business. Go to therapy and put that shit into understanding why you react the way you react. What are your triggers? What pain are
Yeah, that's all well and good, but you still gonna be DL.
I
No,
kind of think
want
he
to
was,
see.
he was going in a bit.
I'm trying to get to
DL
the real. I'm
whisper is
I'm
not
not
trying to
I'm
help
not
So he
y'all.
says this guy is DL.
no. I'm saying that the DL whisper is gonna just call this nigga DL for saying all of this. But the
Oh,
DL
for
Yes,
sure.
whisperer,
yes, yes.
definitely just kind of puts people out there. And I get where he's coming from with this, but I also feel like, it's something about let me hold up. Let me see if I can find one of the DL whisperers videos so that we can like actually, here we
Because
go.
I came
Yeah, I want to
across.
see one of his videos.
Yeah. Okay.
So some people have been asking for
Why
this.
is so
So I was
low?
like, okay, I'll give it to them. How to tell if your man is DL. This is part one. And we're gonna bounce around. So you're gonna hear a lot of
Why
stuff.
you
So I'm just
whispering,
gonna come
nigga?
straight out of the gate. If he mostly like back shots and fellatio, that's the first sign that you need to look for. Most DL man, when I'm telling you, they're gonna love head more than anything, and they're gonna love back shots. Those are gonna be their top two. Also, we can go ahead and get straight into if he wants you to do anything in his back door, figure out who done it first. Because most women don't introduce that to men. Most of the time, men are out here messing with men and they're introduced to that, and then they take it back to women, and then women take it to the next man. But besides the point, also, let's just go ahead and throw this out there. Most DL men are gonna go for white women and not black women. Some of them will talk black women. that they feel like are okay with it, but most
Shannon Sharp.
He be bringing up some fair points though.
No, he do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really disagree with the DL Whisperers content, and this is what I hold on. Let's look at another.
But this point, I'm just like, okay, you're the last man standing. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you going to? But this point, I'm just like, okay, you're the last man standing. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you going to marry me? And I just asked him straight up, like, are you gonna marry? Like, are we gonna get married? Da 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 da. He was just like, he never wants to get married. He doesn't want any commitment, anything like that. So of course, at that point, for me, I was like, okay, well, we're not gonna be together because that's what I want. Like, I want commitment. I want to be married. I want to be happy. I want to be with somebody. I want my soulmate. That's what I wanted. So it was just like, okay, I know we're not gonna be together. So I told him like straight up, like, this just is not gonna work. So he was the person like, oh well, can I check in on you? Like, I don't want to just completely not have you in my life. Like, I want us to still be cool. Da da da. And I'm just
Okay,
like,
so this is how I became the DL Whisperer. I was trying to see, like, give me another video that we could use as an example, my nigga. Like,
so this is just a nice little quick, sweet message to the leader of the gays. I guess that's where I'm saying. First of all,
now just hold on 1 second, Durag. Rude girl, I'm telling you,
damn.
don't want no smoke with him, mommy. Baby, I'm telling you.
The gay man is fighting. The gay man is fighting.
They are. And for him to hop, let me
listen. Hold up.
Yo, so the DL Whisperer is out here trying to bait straight men into being on the DL with him. He was inboxing that boy. The boy wasn't paying him no attention. He get into the boy's live and trying to say little weird things to the boy. Whole time you was inboxing him and he wasn't paying you no attention, and then you got on your own page and then you bashed him for the world to see, and then this woman in the comments saying thank you for showing us what DLism look like. That's so not right. Whole time you are the problem. You are trying to make these women believe that you just have a degree in finding DL men. Whole time you're just mad that the straight men don't want to be on the DL with you. Whole time you the one that's keeping the DLism alive. That's so not right.
DLism is crazy.
DLism. She's keeping. You gotta keep that DLism alive. Hold up, let me see. This is okay. This is the one I saw.
That was the first video I had ever seen from the DL.
Oh my God.
And immediately it made me want to.
Are women who don't want to date DL men.
I'm annoyed because it's like, why we keep seeing like think pieces on his content and I can't just get the full content.
Go to his page.
He got a couple of different ones, but like I think
delete some, maybe delete.
Yes, I think he deleted some of his content. Hold up.
I feel like he was deleting it as you were talking. I mean, as you was playing. Okay,
but you see how this is not a lot. Like,
yeah, nah, he took some stuff down.
So what I was thinking before we even get into how to tell if your man is DL, because always get asked this, well, how did you even start helping women? So I'm gonna tell you about the time that I almost lost my life to a DL man named Sanju Matthew, Ruby Rose's friend. You remember that one? But
okay, that's what we were talking about.
Actually, let me use her words. Her brother. So
okay, you ain't got to get into it. We get it. So they took his page down. That's why I can't find none of the other content.
All right, makes sense because stuff was starting to give error messages, and I'm like, is he taking this down as you're watching it?
Look, that's what. But here's my thing though. I feel like everybody has this mentality or this idea that, oh, we shouldn't out people. We shouldn't out people. I don't agree, and the reason why I say that is because I feel like a lot of DL men are like abusing women because they're suppressing who they really are. So for me, it's like, why would we continue to protect this lie when basically you're like harming women because of it? Just admit it and move the fuck on and go be a gay angry man, like, like this nigga.
I guess that makes sense. I think for me also, because I'm one of those people that's like, people shouldn't be outed. If it is a person that that may live a life and not necessarily tell you whether they gay or not, like they may not deal with women, but you know how we've seen people that may be in a relationship with a guy that's not open with everybody else and they be so ready to expose. Because I feel like, didn't that just happen to Khalid? Was that the singer or whatever that just happened to him? Like, why is you exposing this man all because you're not getting what it is that you want? But if you feel like a person is like married and you know that what they're doing is harming their spouse or something, then yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be no different than if you catch somebody cheating. Hey, and you know they wife or they got somebody like, hey, I seen your guy over here or whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess
they did that. Yeah, they did. They did as a Khalid. Yeah. Okay. And what ain't he? Wait, ain't that the young dude, skinny, tall?
No,
that's
I
the
think
send me
he's the
your
one that
location.
send me your location. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody different. Listen,
But
I'm
see the
not
point, though.
personally outing anybody, but I don't give a fuck about people being outed. I'm talking about adults. I'm not talking about children. I'm not talking about teenagers, people that are in their formative years. I'm talking about adults. Like, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Get over it. Because most of the time when y'all get outed, it's because y'all doing some flaw ass shit. Nobody's like outing the person that's just really having a hard time dealing with the shit. No, you out niggas that's really out here setting up a whole life where they can live double lives and then control the people that they're in these relationships with. This nigga he's giving toxicity. He is giving, it's not healthy. I'm doing it because I'm mad at these niggas. But I also feel like, at some point, you're like 30, 40 years old, my nigga. At what point is it okay for you to be gay in 2025?
I mean, yeah,
No,
I
for
don't
real.
know. I feel like it depends. Because that's also a risk they taking too. Because that shit get real tricky. I guess you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because once you expose them, you got to risk your safety. Because then they finna clap you. And when the girl finds out about it, they may get clapped too.
And this is not the argument. Like, oh, some men just horrible. Everybody not. The argument is not everybody is not DL. That's not the argument. The argument is there are more niggas that are DL than are admitting that we know of. And there are signs that they are because they're lying to everybody.
And truthfully, they ain't even really being exposed for real.
No.
Because I feel like when I just reflect, I don't really see a lot of dudes that are DL that are exposed. I just see a lot of dudes that may have been in a relationship with a guy, but not open with anybody about their sexuality and not dating women either. They just do their thing. And when things ain't going your way, then you want to tell everybody, oh, I've been in a relationship with this person, X, Y, and Z. But
I feel like that's what happened with Khalid.
Yeah, that
because
is
whenever they outed Khalid, I was like, for me, it was never established in my mind that the man was even straight. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying, outing just for the sake of outing. But I do feel like sometimes niggas really be out here just taking advantage and they're relying on you feeling like it's bad to out somebody. They're relying on you to keep that lie alive while they go around doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And here's the thing. Somebody just said you're taking away someone else's choice, but you're taking away somebody else's choice when you're not being honest with them about how you live in your fucking life. Like, and I feel like everybody feels like, oh, exposing is wrong. But I just don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care. I feel like the excuse that, oh, a man might kill nigga might kill somebody anyway. Nigga might kill somebody anyway. It's on your heart to kill somebody anyway, my nigga. You shouldn't be fucking with nobody. My point is that it should be out in the open so everybody can get the fuck over it. Stop caring about it. Stop feeling so strongly about it one way or another. That way people can just be who they are. Because at the end of the day, it's like you want everybody to keep lying so everybody can stay comfortable. The women don't want to know that they really were gay people, even though you might love the nigga. The nigga might love you, but the nigga's still gay. Like, it is what it is. I think there are more bisexual men than people want to admit. I didn't used to think this.
I think that's a good point that Carly Curio, what's that, Cairo, said DL men are killing women by not being honest.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's like feeling sorry for the person that's perpetrating the abuse. That's what I'm saying. Like when I'm talking about DL men.
I understand you saying like they find a way to victimize the person who does wrong, the person who is a villain.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yes.
I shouldn't say villain. They find a way to victimize the deceiver, is what I should say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, oh, he was so scared, but everybody's scared, my nigga. Like everybody's scared they gonna get hurt. You think the feminine niggas not walking around knowing that their existence is upsetting people simply because they're somewhere just standing there? Like everybody knows how people feel about gay people, and gay people still got to get up every day and be gay, and then they get into relationships with people who are closeted for whatever reason. But the closeted people feel like, oh, we gonna just keep doing this year after year after year, and then the shit come out, and now you want to act like, oh, you outed me, I'm a victim. Like, nah, like you're not a victim, my nigga. You just somebody who was lying, and eventually your lie is gonna get exposed. Like that's just what it is. Like to me, it's no different than exposing somebody for cheating, exposing somebody for stealing from somebody. Like it's no different than exposing somebody for anything else that they doing fucked up. Like I don't feel like you should be 30, 40, 50 years old out here like not being honest
Still
about
on the
yeah,
DL.
yeah.
I got you.
Hell no.
Like yes, somebody
What?
stand on it. Stand on at some point, my nigga. Just be who you have enough balls to be who
To
you
at
are.
least say that you're bisexual. Yeah.
Yes. And most of the
Somebody
time
say it take a lot of courage to tell the truth.
it does, but as somebody that has done it over and over again, like
Yeah, I'm like, you should know. You know better than.
I have. I have. And I
Yeah.
went through a lot. I went through a lot of abuse because I was honest about who I was. And people didn't leave you alone about it neither. People didn't just let you be in peace about it. They would question us all the time. All the time. It's easier for women. Is it? Is it? Is it really? I know y'all think that, but is it really? Because we're still ostracized. We're still disrespected by men. We're still harmed by men because we're gay. Before when I was in college and walking down the street with my girlfriend at the time, a nigga chased us down the street. Like just was walking and oh, yeah, so y'all go together, huh? Which one of y'all the boy? Like just nagging the piss out of us as we're walking down the street. Like it's not like I don't understand how y'all feel like it's safer for women when it's not safe for women, period. Like it's not safer for women in any way, shape, or form. Like I know what you mean, but in real life out here, women get killed all the time. Like women are killed more than men.
Yeah, I watched a documentary about that. What was it? It was called The Witness. The murder about the lady named Kitty Genovese in 1964, how she was murdered in her stairwell in New York, and a lot of people heard it, but no, everybody was minding their business. That's where they get that theory from. But she was a lesbian, and that's why people believe she was targeted.
Oh, I know.
What was that you said, Necey?
The documentary is called The Witness, and it's her brother going back to try to find out what happened when his sister died in 1964. You know how people always say, like, oh, people in New York mind their business. You could be murdered in the street. Nobody would say anything. They get that from the Kitty Genovese story. She was murdered in her stairwell, and nobody did anything. People minded their business.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but I was bringing that up because she was a lesbian, and it was a hate crime.
You know what's so funny? I think it is real funny that everybody kind of switches to, oh, let's talk about DL women. Let's talk about DL women. You know what doesn't happen often? DL women unaliving somebody because they want to keep their secret quiet. You know? That I don't hear that happening often. I'm sure it has happened, but I don't hear like women having these like violent reactions to keep being DL quiet the way men do. Like I feel like y'all are like having a blind spot to the point that men are just more violent about anything, like period, than women are. So of course, when it comes to how these things play out, it might feel safer for women to be that way than it is for men. Also, you have to add the ignorance on top of, AIDS and STDs and shit, and how that was drilled in our heads that comes from men being gay, not women being gay, even though it comes from anybody that's having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of, we got a lot of shit that we got to unpack, when it comes to these things. But what I'm saying is, y'all, I think that the silence is being weaponized. I think protecting people's secrets in that way is being weaponized so that people will stay quiet about what they're doing. And I'm not telling anybody that they should be out here. Like, I'm not gonna out somebody personally, but what I'm also saying is I don't have the same. Oh my
sympathy
God,
for people that's trying to.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
If you a teenager, if you were like, I was outed as a kid. I was outed where I was dependent on other people, and I actually got abused. I got hit. I got punished for months and locked in my room and couldn't talk to anybody. Like, I literally kind of on some level, I feel like God, what you call it? When somebody tortured. I got tortured behind that shit. Like, if I'm being real. I started having acid reflux, and that's the year that I had to get glasses. I had 20/20 vision, and then all of a sudden needed glasses and had acid reflux all at the same time. Like, I talk about this shit often because I feel like people really do have a thing where you think it's so much better for women. It's just that women internalize shit. They perform it differently. I think we just handle shit a little bit better than men. Men spaz out, flip the fuck out, be angry. They adopt an angry, performance of themselves after going through some of that shit. And women don't always have that response, but it's still not easy, y'all. It's still not easy. It's still not safe. It still doesn't feel safe. It still doesn't feel good. It's a lot of stress on like you walk on eggshells trying to hide who you are from people. I spent large, like, I'm talking about from middle school, y'all. Like, I remember one time I got caught. I got caught hunching on a girl. I might have been like 10. I got 10.
You said 10?
10. And I was we was on top of each other hunching.
Oh, wow.
Outside in the duck off, and we got caught. And the way my aunt and my mom and them responded to it, it was just like, and we had our clothes on. We weren't naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're kids. Like, we had clothes on, bro. But we laid on top of each other because we figured out that, shit kind of works. You know what I mean? Like, you start having orgasms early. So yeah, that was a thing. And I got caught. And the way they responded to me, it was terrible. It was terrible. Like, one of the first times my aunt ever yelled at me, ever was angry with me, like the way this, like, oh my God, this acidic response to it. It was wild. I was so scared they were going to tell my dad. And I knew it would get even worse if they told my dad. But my mom didn't tell my dad. But, eventually, because I really was gay, shit just started happening, where I would keep getting caught for something, talking to somebody, being seen somewhere, and I got to be punished for it. And, I told y'all my dad did weird shit, like take the electricity out of your room, so that you got to, be in your room in the dark, take the TV out the room. So, and he knew I slept with the TV on. So I couldn't even sleep for like maybe a good month. It was hard for me to fall asleep and to sleep throughout the night because I was so used to, and this is their fault that I'm used to sleeping with TV. My crib was in front of their television. So, and they slept with the TV on. So when he took the TV out of my room, when I got kicked out of school and all of that, like, I would fall asleep in the kitchen, sitting up in a chair because I just couldn't fall asleep with like, I could hear everything. It's how I became like a light sleeper. So when I don't have background noise, I can hear the creak of the steps, and everything makes me feel like somebody in the house. So like that type of shit. So yeah, like I had to like really like sit with a lot of that shit that happened over the years. But like they repeatedly had the hugest, most fucked up responses to me being with girls. And I still had to be real about it at some point. Like, and it was in college. So I feel like once you out here for real in the world, you can't keep using that shit as an excuse for you to manipulate and mislead people. And in the process, because y'all know men ain't shit, bro. Niggas do shit like feel like because they not really gay, I'm not gonna pack a condom when I go fuck this nigga. And it's not even about AIDS, STDs, and all of that. It's just about the fact that men in general, y'all men, so y'all gonna fuck on a whole nother level if it's both, if it's nobody saying no. Like, that's why I say, no gay man, but y'all know y'all some hoes, man. Y'all meet up with suck dick. And I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. But y'all be wilding out here. And people should be honest about who they are and what they got going on. especially now that we are adults and we're grown, because at some point that shit is just being used to take advantage of people. Like, oh, don't tell, don't out them. That's worse than what they doing to you. You know,
Yeah.
They're weaponizing the fact that you're staying quiet. That's what I'm really speaking on, y'all. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody to misunderstand me. I did not
No,
like
I
that.
see what you're saying, because it is,
Yeah.
with how you put it, it definitely sounds like it's no different than a nigga cheating, and you catching them cheating, and technically they are cheating if they are down low, well, I feel like there are some people that are down low that may not be in a relationship, they just may live a life of a straight person or whatever.
Yes.
But a lot of those people are attached to somebody.
Mhm.
So I mean, you technically are cheating, but on top of cheating, they're cheating with this person. This is how they live their life.
Right.
I hate that you went through that, Bondy. But you
Absolutely.
could. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like unload. It's just
No,
No, that's
it was
fine.
necessary because that's what
Yeah.
I was saying. Like I said, you know better than me.
Right.
So
1000%.
your
1000%.
opinion on it, yeah.
Definitely know better than me. So
And I just been thinking about that a lot lately, like about how we really do have this feeling like you're not supposed to out people, you're not supposed to do that. But then like recognizing how people weaponize that against you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of these, I appreciate y'all. A lot of these, dudes like him, they really do be being in like abusive relationships with closeted men. And then they take all of this abuse, and then you like, but you better still stay quiet about what they
Right.
doing. Like Saucy Santana,
Mhm.
for instance. Saucy Santana talked about how even though the shit wasn't closeted, he was in an abusive relationship with the dude. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know how those relationships can be, y'all. It's a lot, bro. It's like to the point that I really don't. I've like to mostly hang around straight people because gay people be on 1,000 with this shit. And I love y'all for real, but y'all know what I mean. Like
I
sometimes
believe it.
it's like it's too much. Like
I'm hollering. About 85% of my friends was gay. My daddy was like, "Why are your friends gay?" I said, "We all like men." What you mean?
I'm screaming.
What you mean?
What you mean? Right. Damn it.
Bonnie, switch us on the screen.
okay. Oh my bad.
Oh shit. Yes.
Yes. But yeah, nah. And I just feel it is like an automatic thing to like to protect the abuser. And that's what I feel like that's what I'm really seeing in that dynamic versus feeling like it's people that just need to be protected. Because I do feel like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it's on Amazon Prime right now, and it's called Why Women Kill. And they had 2 seasons with Lucy Liu. Girl, Lucy Liu in the 80s with that like terrible 80s clothing was everything. I don't know why, but I loved it. It did something for her face. But it was such a good show. But 2 out of the 3 relationships, it's basically gay people who are in marriages with straight people.
Oh,
like
really?
yes. Lucy Liu was in the 80s and she was straight, married to her gay husband. But she loved him, and he eventually got AIDS, and she took care of him until he died and started a whole like organization and everything. But at first it was a closeted thing and she was mad and all of that. But she really did love him. He loved her. They danced together. They did a lot of things that they had in common. So it was a real friendship. Eventually she had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend was cool with him. Like it was a whole like situation, but it was a beautiful story. When I tell you I was crying, crying
Is
throughout
this like a true
Really?
story?
I don't know if it's a true story, but it was a really, really the way they set it up was it was the same house during 3 different eras. It was the 60s,
Oh, I
80s,
love that.
and like present time. The present time story was this black girl who's bisexual, married to a man, and she has relationships with women, and she is fucking with this white girl, and the white girl kind of becomes a part of their relationship, and they're living together, but the white girl crazy. So it's a whole thing. It was really
I'm gonna have
good.
to watch that. I
Yeah.
thought just based on the title, it was like true crime.
What's
I
the
had
name
no
of it?
idea.
Why Women Kill. It's on
Oh,
Amazon Prime.
You just reminded me though, I was listening to a podcast when I was pregnant. I was listening to a podcast about people's like pregnancy stories or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I came across this one story and it was a boy and girl couple that was what they call them people, Church of Latter-day Saints, whatever, Mormons. They were Mormons and they had met at church. They started dating and the boy told the girl, like, I'm gay, but I don't want to be gay. So, like, let's get married. They got married. They had a baby. He's very much still gay. He's just not, I don't know if he's acting on it, but it's understood they have a lavender marriage. They had a baby together, everything. They're going to stay married. They're committed. And I was like, but they're still in this religion also. It was crazy. Like the girl even told her mom before they got married, like, he's gay, but you know, he repents. And she's like, well, be with him. I'm like, it's so many lavender marriages out there.
For real. For real.
Damn.
And it happens in a lot of different ways. Like, you know, sometimes it really is like one person needing the protection of a marriage. And then with the second one with the black lady and the white man, is just she was bisexual and he was in love with her. So it was just a situation. And then, you know, he was jealous and shit. That it had a whole situation to it. But the first one, oh my God, y'all, the first one was real good. Because it was one of those situations where a nigga ain't shit, but you don't know a nigga ain't shit. So you finding out that a nigga ain't shit and then having to plot on his life because you find out some real, like, this nigga ain't shit type shit. Like, I don't want to kill it for everybody. You know what I mean? But it's an old show, so I feel like I can say it. So the wife basically was getting cheated on. Their child died, right? They had like a 2-year-old daughter, and the daughter died. And you could tell she was like allowing him to disrespect her because she felt like it was her fault and he blamed her. Come to find out, he was cheating on her and had a woman in the house. And when her and her daughter came in, the lady slipped out the yard and left the gate open. The wife didn't know. The wife locked the gate. But when the woman went out after her, the gate was unlocked. The little girl run out into the street, gets killed. He come inside and blame her. The woman called him that night and told him, and he still berated her and told her that it was all her fault that their daughter had died.
He did it to the wife?
Yes. And when she found out that it really wasn't her fault, and she really had told herself that she must have left the gate, you know, unlocked, but he really used it. He used that it was something she felt bad about in order to manipulate her into like ignoring his cheating. Because at first she was trying to fix it, like she was trying to do all of the things, but he didn't want that from her. He wanted her to be a servant, and he wanted the young girl or all the other girls he was fucking with, secretary included, to be his, you know, his sex toys. It was fucked up. It was, when I tell you the way, I ain't gonna tell y'all the way she killed him, because the way she killed him was genius. But you know that somebody's gonna die in the house. At the beginning of the show, they tell you that somebody's gonna die every time, and you just don't know how, who, or what happened. But it was so good, y'all. The writing was so good. But see, that fucking story about Lucy Liu and her gay husband on there, when I tell you that shit had me so like crying and in my feelings. And you know, because you know, he was sick and AIDS was a motherfucker back in the day. That I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Y'all know I got my past life story thing, and they said that I was a gay man in a past life that died like that. And not they said, like, nigga actually like talking to me. It was very weird, but crazy. And that always stuck with me because I always get like really emotional. Like I read a book. Somebody sent me a book one time that was in. I remember hearing about it when I read Jennifer Lewis's book. Anytime I see stories like that, Gia, like anytime, you know, I knew people in real life when I was younger who, you know, either really got it from drug use, not really from sex, but you know, eventually got it and was sick and lived with it for a long time and then eventually died, you know. You know, I really, it was around me. So like that shit always breaks my heart. Like if there's a story that's gonna make me cry or me get emotional, is somebody like dying from AIDS back then. Because it was
Read that book. Read Matriarch.
Matriarch?
Beyonce mama book.
I'm gonna read it. I'm sure that was a part of her story. She ran a hair salon, and back then, if you was around any number of gay men, the way motherfuckers was dropping at that time, it was really heartbreaking. And then the way people criminalized it, right? Because like if you got it, then you gay, so you deserve to have it. And so they treated people so terribly as they're like dying like this. And I mean, when I say it was like your body eating itself, I never forget on Gia. They said when they went to pick Gia's body up after she died, the flesh fell off her back.
Wow.
Like that's how much it had eaten away, like inside out her body, and she got it from intravenous drug use. Because she was mostly a lesbian child, so it was crazy that she didn't, that's how she got it at that time. So yeah, it was. Anytime
I never even knew what that was until I saw old boy from Real World die from AIDS. What was his name? The Mexican boy. Y'all remember they had an episode about him in his last days. That was the first time I ever heard it because I was a kid. I gotta look him up.
Pedro?
Somebody in the comments should know. Yes, thank you, Pedro. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was. It always breaks my heart. Like anytime I see anything like that,
I think Hadid was the first time I ever heard about it.
Oh, y'all remember that show Kids? Y'all remember? That was, but they used to be everything we watched had like educational value back in the day.
Okay.
So Kids on HBO and everybody, they out in New York, so they teenagers and people was having sex and all of that now, and niggas is real disrespectful and fucked up. And the girl had sex with one guy, her boyfriend, and caught HIV, and the girl was sleeping with everybody and didn't catch it because the girl who was sleeping with everybody was using condoms. The girl who was just sleeping with her boyfriend was like, "Oh, I'm just sleeping with him, so I don't need to wear a condom," and caught HIV. Like it was teaching us down back in the day. Like everything had some type of educational value, some type of moral to the story, like that I think kind of shaped the way a lot of us think. Which is why I feel so bad for some of these younger generation of kids if they don't like get it from somewhere. It's like, where are you getting it from? Because it's not in y'all content. Like, yeah, we had Jerry Springer, but the way baddies is on your timeline all the time, consistently, like that shit is like a lot. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the last topic so we can get off of here. Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. It wasn't really much that happened. But we all found out how much we like Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Stretch marks around the mouth. Period.
Definitely like
still should be looking at
You're a whore. You're a whore.
A whore. I'm Portia, bitch. Whore. Who's a whore? Girl, you too.
You got miles on your mouth.
Okay. Listen, miles on the mouth had me out, girl. Miles that mouth. Come on. Y'all know I love me some what is it? What you call them? I don't want to say it's not assimilation. I can't think right now. When the words have the same first letter.
Oh yeah. I know. I know what you're saying.
I'm talking about. Okay.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But not Angela. Alliteration. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alliteration. Angela was so good, y'all. Angela was funny. Angela was not like letting these hoes sweat her, even though she was sweating. I think she looked amazing in that yellow outfit when she was gathering everybody. The only thing I don't like is I feel like I don't like that she apologized to Portia.
I don't like that either. I don't like that she just did a lot of apologizing, period, so far. Just unnecessary.
They're being too nice to Portia.
They really are. Like,
get that bitch here. You like, come back with a storyline.
Okay, what you gonna do? Just be quiet the whole time? Congratulations, you got yourself out of the story. Because that whole thing is Drew. Like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. As much as Drew be acting and she work on my nerves, I still feel bad for Drew in this situation with Ralph. Having to leave your own house every, couple of weeks for this nigga to be there. And then I think they put in the preview that he locked her out the house, changed the locks while she was gone.
And
over there trying to get 40% off of anything that she makes attached to her name. That I turn out this motherfucker.
Which is crazy because they said she started at LLC while she was married, and I guess he was running things or whatever for her. And then once they filed for a divorce, they're saying she like shut the LLC down and started redirecting money to other places. And they say you're not supposed to do that because that's community property. When all of that happens, I just don't think Drew has a good attorney. I don't know if her attorney is advising her right, and I just think that she should get a new one because that's crazy.
Damn, Jami, you just made me not feel bad for her that fast. Now I don't feel bad for the bitch no more. Cause now I'm like, you know what, bitch? This is your fucking fault. Cause who the fuck told you to let that nigga run your career? Who told you to do that?
Yeah. And then you let Dennis do it next. You still
Oh,
ain't learned.
girl. Another thing. Okay, so them yelling out that Drew was sucking Dennis' dick annoyed me because I was just like, nah, who said it, bitch? Because somebody over on that, they didn't show us who said it. Who said it?
Her friend said that.
One of her friends said that.
The one that was sitting next to Lauren said that girl was sucking dick.
I didn't even see her. I heard it and I
I
saw
don't even know why the friends was on the show.
It to be fucking messy, sitting up there talking about where's Drew, and now Portia acting like Angela brought it up. Angela didn't bring it up. Like they was asking where she was, talking about she was sucking dick, and Angela spoke up for her. Like, first of all, ain't nobody sucking Dennis' little dick. Calm down. If anybody want to suck Dennis' little dick, it's Portia.
It's Portia.
She definitely.
Oh,
like please go be with that man. Now she making all the YouTube content.
What y'all think about the au pair? Because that's
the what?
I want to know what is the au pair needed for.
I must have. Oh, that girl.
What do we think about her? Like, as it,
maybe it's a performance. Like, it's not real. Like, she ain't really about to pay nobody to be living in her house watching her baby, because that's giving you looking for an opportunity to not have to parent that daughter as much. Like, when you think about it, that kind of matches, because I don't think, to me, Portia comes off so fucking selfish. I couldn't see her being that good of a mom. I hate to say it like that. So I can imagine her getting somebody to help her with the baby all the time and then acting like she the one that's always there.
I mean, first you got her a dog, and then now you got her au pair. Here's a dog to pacify, how you're feeling because mommy's down. Oh, and then here's a friend to keep you busy because I really don't want to deal with you either. Like, and then
honestly, I think she
when they asked her about what she like to do, it said she got some friends. I said, bitch, you is not. You won't be seeing those friends. You will be seeing that little girl because that's gonna be your only friend.
I think Portia projecting. Honestly, I think PJ could give a fuck about Simon. Portia, from what we've seen on social media, has been impressing Simon on her daughter since that man said boo. The minute that she introduced us to him, y'all was celebrating Father's Day, and you had him or Mother's Day, one of them, and you had him in a picture with Dennis. When it was Father's Day, you had pictures of PJ and Simon. You impressed this man on your daughter, who was just out of another relationship and has had multiple wives. How fucking stupid. Honestly, I think she could give a fuck that Simon is gone, but you getting her, like, that's how you feel. You're embarrassed, so you giving her a dog. That girl would be just fine.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Not Portia will.
Right. Doesn't PJ have a real dad? Girl, PJ daddy ain't when she talk about Simon, direct her to her real daddy.
Okay.
Come on now.
Portia still want access to a little bit of the money. That's why when she was glad to hear when the prophet told her, I think after you guys get past this divorce, it may take some time, but I think you guys will be able to be friends.
That's sick. Why would you want to be friends with a nigga that's been online bringing up every embarrassing thing you ever did and throwing it in your face on the internet to everybody? I couldn't imagine the shit that he was saying to her in person. Like the type of shit that make you want to jump out your fucking body and kill a nigga, but you know you can't.
I wonder if she'll still be married to him overseas. If they had a wedding over there, do she got to go over there and divorce him too?
Probably. What did y'all think about Britt and her family situation? Because I felt like they was doing
they hate each other.
Oh my! I was pissed the fuck off.
The one on the phone, I was like, "Girl, stay gone."
I don't never want to see them. I was confusion. Like, why are y'all on my screen doing all this?
I don't know, but I feel like they putting 20 on 10. The mama sitting up there talking about, he left me. Ma'am, first of all, that man died in like what, 2015, 2016? Or something like that. And he died from sickness, ma'am. He didn't leave you. What's wrong? I get it. But it's like, it felt like you putting on. Also, I felt like the mama low-key be giving emotionally detached and low-key a little mad. Every time we see her, she kind of look like she aggravated.
Oh, I'm first, let me say this. To call your mama a hoe is crazy. That's one, especially in her face. Two, the reason why I do feel like the mom may be a little bit sour. Did y'all catch when the daughter said you've been with our dad since you were 17? I feel like the mom may feel guilty for herself that she gave their dad all of her good years.
And that nigga
And
died
then
on
he
her.
turned around and died on her. Yeah.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is go get you a new man, bitch.
Well, right, but that's the other part was that she didn't have no money when he died either.
True that.
So
I'm still trying to understand that insurance situation because that still don't make no fucking sense to me.
Hell,
like if somebody who daddy died and they mama still collect the check off the Social Security.
Somebody who daddy died.
This is somebody who daddy died. Okay, when he was retired, like yeah, like I don't know what you're talking about, money. Like I don't understand. Like a nigga who had a good job in life dying is supposed to be a thing.
Dad may have gotten fired from their job.
Ooh,
I think Britt tried to say, you know, he was leaving one job to go to the next, and I wouldn't be surprised if he could have potentially got fired.
But regardless, my thing is, if you serious about having life insurance, you gonna have life insurance on outside of your job. So the fact that he was switching jobs and didn't get paid out life insurance, you telling me somebody in the insurance industry didn't have multiple life insurances on himself? I'm not understanding. Like, why would you only have the one for your job?
I thought he wasn't.
She said they got the business from him. Well, that was my understanding. She's an insurance
because of him.
Yeah,
because of him.
Because he had that issue.
Yeah, so he wasn't serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her story didn't make sense neither because she was like, "Oh, I had to break down a business. I sold a business, and then that's why my sister was mad at me." It was like, "Girl, wait, what?" And then, "Oh, now you already broke down the business, but now you sitting up here telling us that your license is in question, and that's because of the shit with Kenya." Like, girl, what is going on?
Bristol is a liar. Period.
Not Bristol. I'm mad at y'all for calling that lady
Britt and Pistol. Yes, ma'am. She's a liar. She's a liar. The way you trying to put down an insurance business that you put your all into to go start a shapewear line, girl, and you ain't even got your fabrics picked out.
Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, bitch, you thought you ate quoting it. What is that? Rush Hour.
I said that I'm tired of her quoting old shit, bitch. I need you to upgrade your chip. Old
that girl, listen. She only had a few hours to get that in. Producers already gave her, listen, you're going to be the millionaire. You just got to get it done within a certain amount of hours and you get to keep this millionaire box. And she needed to fulfill that mission. She was too anxious, but I loved how Angela sat there with her legs crossed and just read her ass down. Real simple. Britt, calm down. With that big ass mouth, I'm pretty sure that I can hear you. Okay. Britt was trying to hang with her though. What about that baby? She was trying to hang in there.
Kelly was too, and they was editing out whatever the fuck Kelly was saying. Because Kelly was like, "Yeah, you ain't talking about that baby."
Kelly really got on my nerves.
Yeah, I'm ready to see the switch up with Kelly. When does that happen?
Look, next
after
next. I can't wait. What did y'all think about Shamia? Because y'all Shamia faking in a fucking one. What is it? A $3 bill, bitch? Faking it. Okay, bitch, you faking it a $4 bill, bitch. I don't know what's going on, Shamia.
She's disappointing.
Oh my god, Shamia.
Y'all talking about because the conversation she had with Angela about laughing
that
or whatever.
I feel like that. Also, how she acting online, like about the Portia situation. Like Portia don't give a fuck about you, and you still standing beside her. It's weird as fuck. And also, y'all, I'm gonna need for you never to lie and joke about taking somebody's baby when you so thirsty to have a baby. And
right.
I'm just
ain't that the point though?
No. She made a joke about she was in Angela's situation. Give me the baby because we'll raise the baby. And I get all of that, but then you go and look at the young, woman who is possibly gonna be the surrogate that looks a tad, disenfranchised, for lack of a better term. Shit. And it feels I don't know how much they're gonna pay her, but I hope it's enough. Somebody was in my comments downplaying the price, and I hope they was wrong. But I'm gonna just say I
think they make like $100,000 or something.
That's what it's supposed to, That's what it's supposed to be.
I think that's before the agency get they cut.
Oh, stop. Are you serious?
You see how
That's
Shamia
my assumption.
and the agency they going at is through Shamia's surrogate. So I wonder how much Shamia's original, the Candy. I wonder how much that original surrogate who owns that business is getting off of these other girls. The only reason I say that, y'all, is because when somebody come in there looking poor like that, and I'm not trying to dish y'all. I really am not. I'm just saying what.
You mean poor as in socioeconomical status? Or are you talking about her bill?
I think she talking about both of them.
I just think she look like she need the money. That's what I'm saying.
And it's no disrespect, but I was thinking the same thing. I was
She did look like she needed the money.
The old surrogate.
I'm in a bind, Nate. Like
they went and found somebody, but see, here's the thing though, Bondy. They went and found somebody really young, and let's not act like if she is really, struggling like that, them be the ones in the hood that have like 5 fucking babies. Like,
yes, this is
they
what y'all
do.
should be doing. This is what y'all should be doing. You're right. But it just bring it back to Shamia. Shamia being like a people pleaser and being like, so, we have to have this boy for him, but then also like joking if he cheated on you and had a baby, you'll take and raise it. Like, that's too thirsty. And then you add that to the Portia shit. Then you add that.
I think she actually believe it though. I think Shamia would actually do that though. If her husband cheat on her and got somebody pregnant,
actually that lady will be saving her because she gonna take the child because they gonna of course make more money than the lady, raise it up as they own. You did us a favor.
That's diabolical, y'all. That's the bitch that low key will come to the hospital and be like, it's not your baby.
Yeah, she would. Thank you for your services.
Okay.
Yes, Lifetime movie, bitch.
How much can we pay you? How much can we pay you to do away with you?
Look, with the hand, bitch. How much?
The other issue I had with Shamia was saying that the situation that Angela had with Portia was not her fight, but also the Dennis and Drew situation ain't your fight. But yet you're finding yourself so overly involved in what they got going on, and then you don't know how to relay events correctly. So I don't really trust that. You gave us one narrative about how things went in the car with Angela, and it was completely different. And then you sat up there on the after show. You said that the lady said something about y'all gonna be struggling in the finances. But when we saw the show, the lady said that this is a good year for y'all financially. Like, I need Shamia to pick one. I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to feel like I feel like you and Portia been friends since forever.
Honestly, I think they have one of them relationships where Portia is the connect to a lot of her other friendships. And if Portia wasn't the connect and if they wasn't so intertwined as far as hanging out in groups, she would have been she wouldn't have been fucking with her. She holds value, like as far as proximity, who she gonna be around. Because don't you be seeing they go out together all the time? It's a bunch of them that be going out together all the time.
Mayetta, Candy, Rashida.
Then the influencer girls too. The dark skinned girl, I forgot her name, but it was some weird shit. It was like 3 of them who are 2 of them that are influencers, and they both got white husbands. And Mayetta got a white husband. All 3 of them.
You talking about Miss McClure? The McClure twins, mama. The two twins, they mama. I forgot her name.
They mama, and then Tierra Monet, who was a YouTuber.
Yeah,
she got a white husband, and then Mayetta, and they all all of them. It's like deeper than that. Like the influencer friend. That's how LaToya Forever got on the show. Through that whole group. Yeah. So if she start fucking with Portia, it's just gonna be awkward for the whole group. So she like, nah, I'm gonna keep fucking with her.
Man, look, all I could think about is like niggas saying Cora Jakes. That's what I mean. Like, and then on top of that, y'all, Shamia got a very like extra energy about her. That's like really high energy, like, and then she always look like she need to take one thing off before she walk out the door. Like, it's so much that be going on that gives crazy behind the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like her, but it feels intense. I'ma just leave it at that. So yeah. All in all, I felt like it was a good episode. I think the show is doing well at this juncture. I think we fucking with it right now. Yeah, that's all I got. Anything y'all want to say? Oh, Angela. I did want to talk about Angela saying that it was her first man that had the baby on her, not Charles.
Oh, she clarified.
Yeah, she clarified. I'm gonna read it. I'm also kind of like annoyed that it took her so long to clarify, because if this is all it was, why you took like 2-3 weeks to come out?
I think it's gonna be a whole thing that plays out, because Portia was trying to make it seem like, oh my God, it's a rough thing, with her and Charles, but I'll let that, play out. Like, oh, I don't wish that on nobody. That's what she said on like her first YouTube video. So I'm like, huh?
Well,
he did cheat, and then now Angela saying something else.
Well, I think he cheated, but I just don't think a baby came from it. But Angela Oakley is clearing things up. Appearing on the Vile Files podcast, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star was asked directly about the speculation Charles did not have a side baby, she said firmly. Angela then revisited the source of the gossip. A moment years ago when talk show host Wendy Williams publicly claimed Charles had cheated and had a child, the claim stemmed from an offhand comment Angela made at an event where Wendy and Charles were both present. At the time, Wendy's own husband had fathered a child during an affair. According to Wendy, Angela approached her and said, Wendy, it's just a baby, encouraging her to stay with her husband. Wendy later said she asked Angela if she had experienced the same thing, and Angela replied, yes, leading Wendy to conclude Charles had done the same. But Angela says Wendy is wrong. She added that Charles, had a baby on me. Angela said on the podcast, it was not Charles Oakley. No, it was my oldest daughter's father.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did y'all catch Charles had a comeback for everything Angela said until she brought up him messing with the lady in New York, and then he did the shrug? I said, boy, go ahead. You've been having a comeback until she said
he ain't shit.
Yeah,
that's why when she was arguing with Portia, she said, fuck Charles. Fuck Charles.
What Charles doing? I already know Charles ain't shit, bitch.
Yes, I know Charles ain't shit, but you ain't gonna disrespect me, bitch. That's what she was saying.
In the after show, I believe it was Shamia and them that said that Angela said to Britt that she was one of Charles' whores.
I heard that.
I did not hear that. I heard her say, you're a whore. You're a worldwide whore, is what I thought she said.
I think she said something like,
world knows you're a whore.
You could be one of Charles' whores, is what she said. You could be one of Charles, is what she said.
Because Charles probably do cheat with like 30-somethings, like, late 20, 30-something-year-old women that think he an old fine nigga with some money, and he might, monkey fuck him for 5 minutes,
Did y'all also catch in the previews when Kelly and Britt gonna be going back and forth, and Kelly said, you better go talk to did she say your crackhead roommate?
Ooh.
Or your
she sounded like she pill popping
roommate. So I'm like, who is you talking about?
Her husband?
Yeah, but he said he was the roommate. That's why I'm trying to figure out who she's talking about.
Roommate. Lavender.
And they're married.
Lavender. I just want y'all to stop caring about people being gay, because there's just too many people that be popping up being gay. And you know how they be popping pills, because the gay boys like to party. The gay boys
they
like
do.
To party. I ain't
do.
mad. I be with him sometimes.
That storyline crashing down, ain't it? It's terrible.
I'm gonna tell you though, I feel like I don't dislike Charles, because I love a straight shooter, and I love a man that can cook and clean. And you take care of your body and all of that. So but I also feel like this is still an asshole of a nigga, and you're not gonna convince me of nothing else. Like, this nigga still probably so hard to deal with, circular arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make your head hurt sometimes, but he'll cook you a good meal.
Assholes be shit. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. If he rich, he can cook and clean. Asshole might be a little fun.
Why y'all think I don't be sometimes mad that my mama didn't leave this nigga? Like, I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, I ain't dogging you out completely. Listen, if you had way lesser values, I'd really be upset. But hell, we had about 2 or 3 vacations a year. You had a lot of furs. Like it was giving real nice, boomer life in the 80s and the 90s.
Boomer life.
Okay. But yeah, y'all. Okay, let me go through some of these. Miss Cookie Ray. Also, as I've gotten older, I've done I read that one. Okay, hold up. Let me see the good old days. Right.
You read that one, yeah.
Brandon. I hate arbitrary shit. I'm all about general human decency, but I can't deal with things that are things just because they are things that people have decided. I don't know. I understand. I don't know. Sean, thank you for the super chat. Brittany low-key seemed like she gonna call Kevin my lord in the English accent. She is.
Yeah.
He gonna love it. He gonna love it. He gonna piss him out. Banji Baby 21, thank you for the super chat. All four chambers is crazy. All four chambers.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
I don't either. I don't know why I think about that gun that that fucking ASAP Rocky was wearing. Jen is legally blind. She can't not see POP. Hold me down. Fabulous faces. We read that one. Thank you. Tom Brown won the night. Thank you, Farm D Ace. He did. Banji Baby, thank you for another super chat. Law dress Nikki. She needs to keep working with him every met. Yeah, nah. That look 8 down. Fashionably Ray. Thank you for being a member. The way I watch you every morning, like the news needs to be studied. Yes, watch me like a good TV show, bitch. Yes, that's what I want to hear. Big Al, thank you for the super chat. Brands, designers bid for tables and suggest who they prefer to dress. Everything is ultimately decided by Anna and co-chairs. And ASAP Rocky was a co-chair this year. Brandon Brown, thank you for the info and for the super chat. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. I fucks with y'all tough. I bow out when it ain't my space to speak on, but I never feel unwelcome here. I'm glad.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
Zaman Jones, thank you for the super chat. Kelly only fucks with women she thinks is on her level looks wise. That's why she vibe with Brit. Also, I want Portia and Mr. Potato Head to leave us alone. Nah, because Dennis did not need a confessional. Jay Jersey, thank you for the super chat. Kitty Genevieve's bystander effect. Half dozen witnesses, only 2 called the police, was catalyst for 911 system. She was only 100 feet from her door. Yeah, you were saying she was queer.
I think it was 38 witnesses.
Sad.
I thought it was 38.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And I hear like that it happened another time with somebody like in a corridor of their like, the project, and they was downstairs, That might have been the SVU episode, child. Who knows? Anyway,
that's what happened to her.
Yeah,
she was in the
she was outside.
She was in the stairwell of her apartment complex.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I actually have seen like a reenactment on some documentary about that. Brandon, thank you for another one. Y'all ain't about to take my whole check saying that lady looked like all my life I had to fight. Who? All my life I had to fight. Who?
Probably
yeah.
What's that girl name?
Cynthia Erivo.
What's that name? Yes.
Cynthia Erivo. I'm mad at you right now. I'm so mad at you. She do sing that shit everywhere. It's everywhere. It's on commercials. It's on the movie. It's on other people's shows.
I don't even know. I couldn't even think of her name.
Hollering.
Oh no, he was talking about the surrogate. That's what they was talking about.
Oh, the surrogate.
Not Cynthia. He was talking about the surrogate.
Listen, there's some similar things going on. It was very much giving thin knees. Okay. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I am mad that bitch ain't got no eyebrows. I don't know what's wrong with everybody wanting to freak us out with no eyebrows and a real bridge. I'm screaming.
All right, like the shock factor.
Yes, and I'm tired of it. You look crazy. Stop looking at me, creeping me the fuck out. Anyway, y'all, let's get out of here. It's been a long show. I appreciate y'all for sticking with us. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to subscribe to everybody's channels. Follow us, Jami ThatsMe, Bondy Blue, Blue Rose Bondy on Twitter, and Necey Dixon everywhere. Follow us, subscribe to our channels, and we'll see y'all next Thursday for another one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.